Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon slash evening slash whatever time zone it is in your neck of the woods. It's time for yet another round of Challenge Cup. I'm Tobias. With me today on comms are Dastar and Bread. Folks, how are you doing?
I am fine. I am here just to take the blame and continue to meme and stuff.
I'm doing perfectly alright.
Excellent. And the person who's really to blame for whatever is about to happen today is baseball. Because they rolled this wonderful seed. They're our race monitor today. But let's talk about what's happening here. This is round 3, or the round of 8 of the Silver Gauntlets Challenge Cup Season 5. This is the quarterfinals, and we are dropping in the market right away. And, well...
DMT to Goma? Sunsong Ice Cavern to Morpha? I can't even keep up with all that.
DMT
We will
Goma,
see.
Ice Cavern to Morpha, oh boy.
Rush Ice?
Another one got it from Flea.
Water
true.
Busky, his mirror shield? Oh no.
Wait, what?
Deku, Forest, Water, Spirits, and Fire.
So the water boss key is Mirror Shield?
Yeah.
Holy
Deku, Forest, Water, Spirit, Fire. Bunch of
Z
hints
and
in a...
ZL on the Colossus.
Oh. Alright, so the other hint we got is that diving in the lab is dead.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure I saw 30 was dead too. Am I correct?
I didn't quite see that one. Still tracking diving in the lab.
Well, Flea still hasn't gone to look at the Temple of Time hints either.
So we get another shot at those. Hey!
Oh, by the way, there's a prediction going if people want to try and bet what's on Ocarina of Time here.
Hey, Child Song or Warp Song? As of now, you have even odds.
I made a lot of fake dollars yesterday, so I'll probably pass on it today.
I mean, as long as Virgil isn't in the house, no one's betting the farm.
Virgil actually lost like 600,000 yesterday.
Oh! Wow. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, jeez. In any case, we are doing a rather standard opening here, since we spawned in Market, which is almost a vanilla spawn. Jax, you can see both Jax and Flea checking out what's in Kakariko.
Yeah, that gives Flea a little bit of an advantage here because he's already worked over to the Colossus for that
Foolish
ZL.
Jabu, here we go.
Foolish Stone Jabu, that's always nice. I'm gonna mark that as a vanilla stone because why not?
I mean, at this point, might as well.
Let's see, that's and Dodongo's is also a stone, so that could also be a vanilla stone. And the last stone is Shadow Temple. How nice.
Well, you know what the meme says, and the reason that this meme exists is because it's certainly very often true. Flea... Okay, that's a Goron tunic in the windmill. We might actually want to get that.
Yep, free t-shirt's always nice, especially if it's easy to get.
Indeed.
Yeah, so we're definitely not getting a OT Nocturne. And there's Bolero.
We are getting OOT Bolero, though. Oh, no, Windmill Bolero.
Wow.
T Bolero? Am I drunk already? No, I'm not.
First for you, it's the Rudo's letter problem. Now you can't tell where you are.
No comment.
Safe.
Look, I've had a week, okay?
That is the safe answer. Also, bot, please. Yo, heart piece. Also, apparently I can't type. I put that the adult spawn was Marky, not Market.
Almost.
No.
Ocarina of Storms. Well.
Alright, here comes the graveyard. And
Hey!
Flea will be doing the Composer's Grave. Obviously, Jax can't yet.
Yeah, so Flea decided to straight away play Requiem, go to Colossus, grab that song, which gives him a bit more mobility.
Yeah, no, that I think Triple was just trying to call that Song of Storms would be on Ocarina, not that there was a hint for it. Oh well.
Oh. Well,
That's fine. It really is just fine.
this is off to a great start. Hard
Yep.
piece on the TARDIS.
Not seeing much of anything just yet, but that's fine. It's very early. Still got plenty of time.
Yeah, we have plenty of time, and it is rando, so...
Oh yeah, that is a vanilla box, unless that's the winter heart piece.
And even if it is, we will probably never know.
Exactly. Yeah. NyQuil, that was a really rapid fire opening. Like, it's just, hey, we're started. Immediate freaking 17 hints.
Yeah, that'll happen when you spawn right next to Temple of Time.
Alright. Looks like Hell Knight's taking pity on chat. We've got the prediction back on. So go ahead and put your points back in if you want to try and win them.
Well, you got refunded, folks. And,
Thank you, Base Hell
was
Knight,
that
for
Song
letting
of
me lose
Time?
my
Did I
money.
see that right in the Colossus
You did.
Grave?
You did.
Excellent.
Song of Time and Composer's Grave. Yes.
And Dompe, I mean, CSMC Brain can stay engaged, but we do get a bow out of it.
Hey, we found something!
There's an item. That is something that's useful.
Well, may as well get Kakariko Archery out of the way.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I see that gets, orphaned a lot, Kakariko Archery, for some reason. I don't know why, because, you know, usually you can just warp to Graveyard and walk in.
I think it's easy to forget as a one-off check, and you usually clear the vast majority of Kakariko when you go anyway.
Kirby fan, I'm gonna correct you on that. Tiris is actually celebrating. We have an Ice Cavern path hint.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Tiris is not in shambles in the least bit, and that was literally like the second hint to the seed, Tobias.
I completely missed it. Oh, right, Ice Cavern to Morpha.
Yeah.
Vanilla Iron Boots
Ooh.
incoming.
Flea takes a hit.
Yeah, to the face. Dompe's mixtape hitting him heavy.
Oh my god, Brad, you're right, that could just be Vanilla Iron Boots. That's amazing.
Ugh.
That's hilarious. Ice Cavern Path to Morpha could absolutely mean that.
By the way, I'm calling it Dompe's mixtape because it's fire.
I'm gonna move you to that bad punch channel, by the way. Yeah, there we go. I got him. See, it's finally funny when it's not me. See, it's just funnier when. Oh, and apparently the cropping of our faces got messed up on screen, Hell Knight. Just FYI.
Well, that happens when you mess around with the, you know.
No, I think what happened is someone else bailed out of the channel. It's fine. We're all good. All good. We're all good. All right. What's the?
It's fine. It's fine.
Minuet in the crater. Whoever said AD for forest access, you are wrong.
And now we're gonna see what that changes to. So
Can't even be AD for forest access for.
There's your storms.
Oh, hi, Song of Storms.
Oh man, this. Every AD call that I've seen so far has gotten owned. Graveyard
to Morpha. Okay.
That bow?
I'm not sure, but that's a possibility.
it could very well be the bow.
I mean, the only other things that we haven't seen yet are Sun's Grave.
Could tell us that the bow is just behind, or sorry, that the boss key is just behind the push block. Or pull
Goron
block,
Pottery is dead.
is a heart container, yep.
Skull
And
Mask is dead.
dead.
It could either point to that, or also could point to Son of Time for the river.
Yeah.
Or even both.
Oh yeah.
River chest is both items.
Hi, Din's
That's
Fire from Link the Goron.
Okay. So hear me out. the graveyard path is going to be the Song of Time, specifically so that Longshot is in the toilet. And Tobias, that's Rudo's letter, not an empty bottle.
Confirmed. Oh hey, opening small chest, paying off for Flea. Just got a stick upgrade.
This is definitely not Rudo's letter.
In fact, it is, but you know.
It is. Well, I mean, you can't win them all, Tobias.
Well, I mean, I could use my mod powers for evil and change that command, but no, I won't.
Look, if I'm gonna get shit for abusing my power that I don't actually abuse, you're absolutely gonna get shit for abusing.
So that's the boss key chest has mirror.
Yeah, rolling boulders and water temple has mirror. Death Mountain Trail, Queen Goma, we've seen that one. Sunsong Grave is arrows, so
okay,
dead.
that's what I thought was the 30 hint.
Oops.
Nice Cavern Warfare. And there's strength in the crater on the wall.
Ooh, nice. We are finding stuff today. We are a hook shot away from just being able to do Forest Temple, which would give us a song.
Hi, Mel. I just like... Flea's file name is F. F already has this.
So I'm surprised Flea forgot to just do the Storms Grotto and Kokiri Forest when he was there.
Yeah. Unless
he's just playing to just do it as child.
Look, let's be real. We're 11 minutes in and have 6 songs already. This is pretty nuts. We've got our first child of the seed.
We have a lot of divergence early on in this seed.
Nice.
And Lap Dive still dead.
For the second time.
Yeah, it sounds like his Flea decided to just chain his songs immediately.
I mean, it works.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Gets him a lot of mobility early on.
Yeah, and that got him. That got him Song of Time as well. Jax won't get that for a little bit. Child shooting coming up. I'm just kind of jamming to the music here.
Or as I used to call it, child archery, apparently, once.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But also not quite right.
Yeah, that's kind of...
bow.
I mean, that kind of sums you up in, you know... Oh, hello, condom. Look,
Rude.
Look. I mean, that's just great timing. First I get a nice burn in, and then there's a condom just on screen. That's just great stuff. Oh boy. Tobias, why do we keep why are we keep getting allowed to comm together? This should not be allowed.
I mean, you said something about the Geneva Convention disagreeing with us coming together earlier on, but, you know...
That's true, I did.
My response was, this sounds a lot like a viewer problem and not an us problem, so I think that about sums us up.
Alright, you know what? We've got Song of Time early, we've got a bow, we've got strength, we've got dins. I really want to see a toilet check today. Even if there's nothing in it, I just want to see it checked.
I mean, I think we can get that for you.
I appreciate it, thank you. Ooh, wait, hang on. What is... Ooh. My seed hash meta does not help me out here.
Hmm?
Seed hash meta is Skull Token, Slingshot, Nut, Chicken, and a sold out sign.
I mean...
Which means
you
it's
know
gonna be...
Chickens is dead.
Right. I do know that. However, it means that it's gonna be very child-focused, this seed. Which means that it's probably not gonna have a toilet item.
Yeah, I'd normally laugh about I don't really laugh about seed hash meta, but I distinctly remember a friend decided to play Xeno Zone for fun, getting 3 eyeball frogs in his hash, and it was light arrows and frogs too. And I laughed.
Oh my god!
And I laughed really hard when I saw that.
I mean, to be fair, yes, you absolutely should, but at the same time, seed hash meta is fun. It's just never going to actually work until it does.
No, it is just as valid as cursing individual race monitors for what they roll. Instead of just cursing this game entirely. All right, sorry, a song from Melon. So no way how. Let me try that sentence again. No matter how we slice it, this is very much an open forest seed, or a seed that gives us easy access to Forest Temple as soon as we find a hookshot.
But you know what the best part is? We now have Skull Kid and Dancing Dad as well. Oh, 40 dead.
Yay, 40 dead. That's good news. Silo has...
Nada.
Recovery house. And it looks like Flea is walking out of the wrench, so probably we're gonna see a Valley play very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, Skull Kid isn't dead. Skull Mask is dead. I can't believe we just have the mirror shield info that quickly.
I mean...
It is very rare to get a sometimes hint that actually points to an actual item.
Yeah, but when it happens, it's such a joy.
Especially
Just means
something
that-
as specific as Mirror Shield, which...
Water temples will somehow be very deep in this seed.
I mean, there's always some kind of water location that is foolish. This time it's Jabu, maybe there's more. But there's always some, like, it's either the lake, or it's Jabu, or it's the fountain. There's some water zone that is foolish every time. Ooh, that's a big one.
Grotto has something.
Ooh.
This is Path to Goma, so let's see.
40 skulls still dead in DMT storms, and that's
And
a
a bomb bag!
Oh well, I guess we're staying up the mountain for a while.
Oh hey, we're
Can't
right
see-
next to
Yeah,
Or
can't see
next to the
Jax.
dongles.
Can't see Jax walking past the dongles with this one.
Jax cannot, indeed cannot, wait to bomb some Dodongos. One of Gamelon? Anyone? Okay, cool, moving on. I would also like to point out that both of our 40 hints were in Storm's Grottos.
Yeah, so Song of Storm's really relevant today.
I thought that wasn't possible. I thought you could only have like one repeat hint be in Storm's Grotto, not both, but...
I mean, we got the proof right here. We're looking at it, so... Guess not.
True.
Let's see what our hint in DC has. Rolling boulders on water temple, still the mirror shield.
Alright, well that's 2 hints that we have both of their hints on. We're not going to see those hints anymore.
Bunch of repeats. I mean, we are 17 minutes into the race, so it's not that much of a surprise, but
Yeah, we have 3 repeats already.
Market
Foolish!
That is good to know.
That means no chess game,
Ow.
right?
That indeed means no chest game, no bombchu bowling, no Richard. Which is the worst.
For the hint spread baseball, we are missing 30, 50, Bigoron, Frogs 2, Ocarina of Time, 1 sometimes, 2 paths, and a Foolish.
So, bunch of hints still to be found. Flea is probably gonna find one right here. Sacred Forest, Meadow, Path to Volvagia?
Okay.
Let's have a think about that one.
Um,
So the songs we got in SFM were, well, so far, Storms.
And Stars have Bomb Bag.
what? Oh, and
wait,
Storms
no,
locked the bomb
Storms-
back. Yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, that resolves it already.
Unlike,
I mean, it's a likely possibility. Yes. There is always the possibility that's not what it was pointing to, and there's another bomb bag somewhere else just as easily available.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see once we get the hint from, or sorry, get the song from Child over there.
Indeed.
That's true.
Or maybe there could just be a hammer in the Vol's Grotto. Who knows?
Well,
But,
but you would
let's say
need bombs.
Storms to Bombag is a good contender for now.
Indeed. But against that bread, you would need bombs to
yeah,
get
that's
into
true.
Wolf's
Yeah,
Grotto.
never mind. Yeah.
Denied.
Rejected. Wow, wait, is that the star actually thinking about logic? I am in awe.
Look, it doesn't happen often, but when it happens, I'm taking it, and I'm taking it to the bank.
I mean,
Tobias, I'm
twice a day. You know that.
Tobias, I'm gonna put an emote in chat that I know you understand exactly what I mean when I say it.
Okay. I don't have any comment about that.
We can back a Lake Hints off of Flea here.
Oh,
Yep.
that's nice.
The rare old back and lake hints, which is cool. Child fishing wasn't anything important, was it?
Nope.
Nope.
A piece of heart, I think.
So if Flea manages to grab the bomb bag, then Flea could full clear well already.
I like Fleet Jabba Jabba Foolish. We knew that. I do like Oh, that's
hi! Hook shot.
In the bomb.
That's forest temple access right there. We can just full clear forest now.
In the TC bomb chest.
20 minutes could just walk right into forest.
But let's hope they do it at the same time because I need a nap.
It's only been 20 minutes.
Alright, and that
Where's
hint.
your motivation? Goron Pottery, still dead.
Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hints that we've gotten the doubles of.
On the other hand, so I mean, we've seen a bunch of path hints, we've seen a bunch of sometimes hints. Not a lot of always hints yet. And we would like...
But those are the scary ones, Tobias.
I know! We would like to know what's on 30 and 50 skulls. We would like to know if we need to do a trade quest.
Was that child spawn is Lost Bridge coming from Kokiri Forest. So immediately get the Ocarina cutscene.
That is as vanilla as it could be without actually being vanilla.
And what does the sword chest have for us today?
Nothing.
Probably.
No, sticks, not nuts. What? What do you want from me?
Professionalism.
You came to the wrong place, motherfucker.
I know. And here's Sun Song from Sacred Forest Meadow as a child. That we know is dead. Sun Song Grave is dead. That is a hint we already got. Which means SFM is probably path for exactly what we already presumed. Storms to bombs. Flea is about to show us what's in Wolfos Grotto as well.
That also means we're about to figure out that prediction answer very shortly, because Epona's is the only child song left. Meanwhile, we've got 3 adult songs still alive.
The boss is roasting us in chat. What do we do?
Let him.
Eh.
Also, hi Dodongo, bye Dodongo.
Yeah, that was pretty much the most optimal Dodongo fight that is possible. You can't one-cycle him, so that's the best you can do.
Unless you're playing on Bonk KO.
King D had a sword. Yeah, we had that one already, Virgil. And welcome in, Virgil. Hope trying to make your points back today. Oh, I called it on the Goron's Ruby. Vanilla Stone.
Nice.
I love the no-scope.
Let's see what Skull Kid has.
Nothing.
Nothing. Let's see what Bread-kun has and what the hint over there is, more importantly. Jaxstronomy, buying a shield responsibly, while in Kakariko on the way in, anyway.
It's the round of 8, you got it. Sun Song is still dead.
And Bread-kun is nothing.
Bridge, yeah. So we have 8 of our 10 sometimes hints, and the 2 that we're missing are the same hint.
That's how Rando rolls.
That is impressive.
Hello, Redead Grotto.
Got nothing.
I'm curious when Flea's gonna end up going to get that bomb bag, because that bomb bag could let Flea Not got a lot right now with all the
Well,
songs.
I did have a thought that I let go at the back when they were doing back of lake hints, but I liked their idea of collecting the stuff that they can easily collect, all the songs, all the things. They've got the utility to unlock more things around as they go. So now when they go to when they go to the crater, they'll get the strength. When they go to the Dongo's cavern, they'll get that hook shot because they'll not miss the bombs at the
We are
grotto.
seeing the afterlife dip from jaxstronomy. There's exactly one check that they can do in Fire Temple. Or one guaranteed check. And one peek. We can check boss key chests here.
It's a big.
And it is a biggie.
I'm gonna make that note
Good
on the
to know
sheet.
for later.
Never free the Gorons. Keep them locked up.
They free themselves as soon as you let them out of their eyes.
So
Let them out of your eyes.
that also
I can words.
also to point out if that sick. Oh no, the bombs itself. Okay, never mind. I also had an idea about logic, then I realized wait, bombs can basically do anything.
Also, small key for Fire Temple. We can actually progress here. Check out what's in the big lava room. So we have a small key in Fire Temple. We have a we have our Goron tunic super early.
Yeah,
What's
this is all in logic.
why did Flea go to the river?
Why not?
They walked into the river, then realized they couldn't go anywhere in the river.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't gotten the strength yet from the crater wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna call Vanilla Hammer, or close to it, considering that we have a bombs on the path to Volvagia, and we have small key and Goron tunic early in Fire
key.
Temple. Never mind.
I'm also gonna go ahead and let everyone know now. Zora's River is not gonna be as awesome as it was last night. It's just not.
It also means that Fire Temple's hover's locked now.
Nice.
So can we still progress in Fire Temple? I don't think so. No,
Probably.
we.
Oh no, it's not guaranteed hover. It could be.
Is that true? What Virgil says in chat?
Yeah, so last night in Zora's River, in the 5 checks, we had Frogs 2 hinted dead, Frogs 1 had a wallet, the top of the river had a hook shot, the grotto had a long shot, and the freestanding was a bow, I believe.
That is stupid.
Yeah, it was great.
Alright. So, that's jaxstronomy done with Fire Temple for now. They're moving on to Requiem of Spirit to the Colossus. Can do a bit more than Flea was able to do earlier here, and also check out the ferry. We have ZL, right? We do have ZL, or Jax is about to have ZL.
Yep. And that means they can check the ferry, as you just said, yep. Did we take a look at the top of the arch? I didn't see that.
We might get another chance in a second here.
Blue Ruby.
Blue Pea, yep.
Nice.
So, let's see what the ferry has in Colossus. I'm still calling... Can it still be Vanilla Hammer? I can't... I don't think so.
Why not?
No, it can't.
It cannot.
It can't? Okay.
Doesn't have...
You need hammer
we
to
don't have
progress.
enough keys.
Oh.
Yeah, it's either you either need a key off the boss or off the hammer check. So.
That's sad.
But remember, there is still that possibility of the vanilla iron boots in Ice Cavern.
That being said, we... Oh! F's in chat for jaxstronomy. That was not planned. Those levers are vicious.
So Flea's going out of his way now to go into flame storage and get that check to fully 100% clear out graveyard.
I think they just really want to confirm that Song of Time is going to be that, or the bow.
Yeah. Welcome in, by the way, Chuckles and friends. Rating us with a party of 2. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. And welcome into the quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup. How did we arrive here already?
Well, you see, people played a lot of Zooter.
That does happen. Oh, big chest in the Composer's Grave. This is out of logic. Wait, no, we have Dins. We don't have magic, though. This is
What a
another
payout!
callback. What a bailout for Flea!
Did I just call that with the bomb bag might be the same sphere?
Oh,
No,
it depends where
that's
magic
firelocked.
is.
Right.
Yeah, it depends where magic is. We have Dins, but...
Oh, right, magic. Oh man, Frogs 2 could be Hammer according to Kirby. Oh, yuck. I want to see it. Alright, so...
I mean, do we have all the child songs?
We are
could.
missing Eponus. We do not know
In
where
any
Eponus
case,
is.
it's time for a well dip for Flea. Now that he has explosives, good choice. Now we can full clear the well.
Also, Ice Cavern is fully unlocked right now.
Yep. Ice Cavern and Forest, and there's songs behind both of them. If you're looking for that Frogs 2 info.
DMT on the path to Queen Goma still.
Where was that? Oh.
That was in Crater Grotto.
And we're about to get wall.
If Jax can negotiate this plank. Turns out they can.
Oh, there's Frogs 2.
Dead. I'm sorry.
Darn it. Well, rip whatever Eponus song is.
Deep, deep in the seed. I'm calling, just for maximum inconvenience, Burning Cack.
Sure, why not? Yeah, they have Requiem, so yeah, that's certainly the thing.
Almost synchronous Zelda's lullabies from both our runners here.
Bad bot?
Lee lowering the water. Yep. Bot is not wanting to cooperate today, and Jack's not getting a payout from this fairy either.
Alistair, I'll be the bot for you real quick. Jabu is foolish, and Market is foolish, and we're missing a third.
And Skullmask is dead. Yep, we already knew that one.
That's on the, trail.
Yep.
Trail wall, yep. And for jaxstronomy this time for Forest Temple.
Yep, no, that
Or
makes
as
complete
some
sense.
Insist on calling it Snorefest Temple. Well, folks, it could have items. This is an early game Forest Temple. There are plenty of items still to be found.
But but one, there's a lot of items possible here. It's locking a song. It's absolutely a good play to go here now.
Yeah, 1 1/3 of a song.
Yeah, and you can full clear it, so do it.
Yeah, and you need to full clear it for actually beating Ganon. So you're gonna do it.
Yeah, 30 minutes in, you can clear it, get it out of the way.
And small key over there, right in the lobby.
Especially a temple like Forest, where you have to do every single check, or at least look at every single check regardless.
Yeah,
Unlike
as
something
earlier,
like Fire, where you can decide to dip out right at the start if you have to.
the quicker you can do this, the better. Or like the earlier you can do this, the better, I should say. That is the Zora tunic on Steve. The
T-shirt percent is done.
chest. That is half of fashion percent done.
That was the first item we've seen in Well today, right?
That is true.
Huh.
Yeah, that is the first major item. So far, it's been pretty much nothing.
Also, that bomb bag in the Composer's Grave really does bail Flea out from going into the crater. Because if they obviously haven't done that yet, but that means it's not that important for them to go there yet. Because the crater song was Minuet, so that's kind of important, but
Yeah.
meh.
Also, well being dry as hell, Virgil.
Oh, he's already got that, never mind.
I mean, Flea lowered the water, what do you expect?
I was about to say something just like that.
Speaking of dry
Dumb
wells,
jokes we can do.
speaking of dry wells, please remember to hydrate, everybody.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Cheers.
More keys for the well. Keys for the key god, there you go.
And
That-
big chest for the big chest god.
Who's that?
You don't want to know.
Nice
Hi,
arrows.
Ice arrows. Forest courtyard. Got the goods today. Bongo now closer to being in logic.
It's true. Stone Bongo is now in logic.
Well, there was nothing in the basement, so just a blue t-shirt and, well, nothing else.
Well, it sounds like the well was dry way before we lowered the level.
Oh.
Alright. So Din's was at Link the Goron. So yeah, as soon as Flea does, like, do all the child Goron checks and things...
Flea check coffin, yeah, there's just an arrow in there.
Yeah, as soon as Flea just goes up the mountain, they're gonna get Din's, they're gonna get the strength, they're gonna get the second bomb bag, maybe. It's all coming.
Yeah, so this is just different routing decision, but very much...
It's probably coming right here. The only difference is he's not
gonna... Din's. Yeah, because Din's is on adult, we're only going on.
Right. But I mean, he's got to come back here as adult anyway to do Dodongos, so...
Doesn't have to.
Yes, he does. That hookshot is hard required.
No, I mean, he doesn't have to do it as an adult.
What do you mean? You have to do it as an adult. There's no way to do that as a kid.
DC is a child dungeon.
What? Since when?
Since 5 ever.
Wow, DC is a child dungeon. I've never seen that.
It comes up in RSL apparently sometimes.
I'm sure. Yeah. Nice one, Inko. Good point.
Good point, yeah.
Flora Tunic is path for boss key and central. God damn it. Oh, hang on. That makes things interesting.
What?
So we do have a trail path to Queen Goma, and the only item we've found so far is that the trail Storm's Grotto has a bomb bag right there. But that means if that's a path hint, doesn't that mean that the SFM to Volvagia can't point to the same bombs?
SFM to Volvagia can.
Or it's pointing to storms. Sorry,
bombs.
It's pointing to storms. Okay, no, that's legit. That's legit.
It indirectly points to the bomb bag.
Yep. It's corroborating path hints.
Interestingly, bombs to
Goma.
Bombs
to Goma. That clearly means that sword is literally anywhere. Alright.
There's bombs to Goma and bombs to Volvagia. But bombs didn't do anything in Fire Temple. Yet.
Alright, Dancing Dad says more bombs.
See, we could get the boss speed without bombs.
It's one of those seats that really does give you a lot of explosives early on.
Yeah, and Virgil is correct. Sword being basically anywhere behind a bomb is pretty bad news, because that's a light medallion. We need it.
We're finding out on the way, I'm sure. This is a place where you would really like to have bomb juice.
Hot Rodder just told Flea to get GTFO.
And Flea was like, oh yeah, watch this.
He's like, oh wow, that was pretty cool. Here, have a quarter heart.
Did Flea do Dancing Dad?
Yep.
Did.
Just now.
Okay, I did.
It was Boomers. We haven't seen a single chew yet.
Not a lot of explosive mice in this seat so far.
And granted, I'm not sure when we're gonna see a small chest being opened. Now that they've got bomb bag.
It's true.
And they've got both t-shirts.
This was all 5 keys in Forest. Everything else in here is an item.
Cool. I think. Is it?
It could be cool.
I don't friggin' know.
If those items aren't in, small chests, all of them.
Alright. Flea is fleeing up the river.
Yeah, Flea can just knock out everything that frogs want, and
honestly, yeah, just do their world tour now and just do all the progression at once.
Yep, go in, do domain, turn in that Ritos letter so you can go ahead and do Ice Cavern, because you don't have another bottle, so...
It looks that way, Toffel, but at the same time, they're going to be going through Lost Woods several times, just going between the areas, so I'm sure they'll get them eventually. Or at least I'm hoping so.
Here's some beans. That's a big chest from the Floor Master. Survey says...
No, boy!
Nice! And, folks, you know what to do.
Alright, we just need Water Temple access and either Long Shot or Hover Boots, so we can go ahead and just go be Spirit.
What does Frogs 1 have for us?
We're about to find out.
What was the freestanding heart piece, though? I didn't see it.
It was just a red rupee.
Okay. Oh, and if they want, Flea could absolutely just... Oh, Greg!
Greg! That is 2 out of 5 on mean percent so far. No, wait, 3 out of 5, right? We have seen ice arrows, we've seen Neighbor's Love, and we've seen Greg.
Correct.
So that is every single storm check, so that is bomb bag confirmed then.
The only mean percent we're missing are Paperweight and...
Winner.
Winner, thank you. I always forget Winner.
I guess technically it could be in a really dumb way pointing to blue t-shirt to get Central Pillar Hammer.
Here's
the
something.
only other thing.
Oh, Bigoron? Bigoron craft what?
Dead.
Dead.
And
another quiver.
ZR Plateau.
No, ZR Grotto.
The grotto's in the plateau. Man.
That is a bow and river.
That is true. Ice Cavern Path to Morpha. We already knew that one.
Oh, so yeah, well, yeah, that makes it so that bow in Graveyard's not Path. That's a Sphere 0 bow right there. Accessible.
Good.
So we have Bombs in Graveyard or Song of Time in Graveyard. I'm gonna call it Song of Time at this point.
Yeah,
the bombs were in a similar sphere.
30 dead.
Is dead. That's good news.
Yeah,
not a 50 still alive.
It would be better news to see that as fit for 50, but you know.
And yet we still don't have the OOT hint either.
Yeah, those bombs in Graveyard, well, at least presumably aren't locked by a bomb. Well, I mean, those would be locked by a bomb bag if they are, but...
The bombs in Graveyard are magic locked.
They are.
The other bomb bag is storms locked, which...
Yeah, which would have to be earlier in series at this point.
Yep.
Sorry to burst your bubble there, Virgil. 50 is still alive. But, in addition to that, we are still fully missing 5 whole hints that we haven't seen at all.
And yeah, Inka, I know that the bombs are magic locked, like saying, but magic could be bomb locked, so it could technically be bomb locked, yeah. Just because we don't know yet.
The possibility exists, it's just very not likely. Alright.
About to get another hint here.
And probably the fountain checks.
Yeah.
Weep.
Weep indeed. Gerudo Valley Foolish. Well then.
No, Gerudo
That's all
Valley,
the
not
foolishness.
the well.
Well, we already know that well is.
That is a good point, Inko, yeah. Because, so, if that bomb bag is Path, then that means the other bombs are bomb locked, or, yeah, the other bomb bags are bomb locked, which also infers magic and bomb locked.
Indeed, and that means our only option for the Graveyard path, and that's worrying, is Song of Time.
I mean, it does narrow it down pretty heavily.
So what the seed is saying is bombs unlock everything. Just bomb
Basically.
everything possible.
Long shot in the toilet, that's what it means.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, because like half the checks of the game are bomb locked. There's a lot. I don't know how many. There's a lot.
Well, it could be time for GTG Keyload Logic, could be time for River Chest. There's plenty of awful options here.
I mean, The biggest awful option was deciding to play Zooter, but I mean, we can't do anything about that one.
That's a foregone conclusion. Little
Everyone
chest.
is allowed to make bad decisions that only affects themselves.
I was about to say that's my mantra, but then you qualified it with that only affects themselves.
And that's why Dastar is the way he is.
That explains a lot. Huh. Anyway, jaxstronomy successfully not getting squishy.
And getting a full wallet in the process. Time for Amy. So for those who were taking a nap while jaxstronomy was navigating Forest Temple, you're almost good to wake back up.
You don't. I don't think you nap in Forest Temple unless both runners are in it, or multiple runners are in it at once.
Yeah, it just means you save your nap for the second one.
Oh, I was just saying, just completely ignore Forest completely.
Fair.
I mean, other than taking 2 naps, then you're just, ignoring your job. 40 GPB? What?
I don't know.
Can someone explain that comment? Because I don't get it.
I can't
I think
explain it either.
the timer is at 40 for the green Poe completion for the puzzle. I think.
Oh. And there's
50's
50
dead.
Skulls are dead. Well, up to 20.
Yep.
Now you can say 50's dead, Virgil. You're good.
In Remote Grotto. By the way, for that hint. So, Flea doing Hierofield the annoying way.
I mean, yeah, Chuckles. I don't watch Zooter. I only talk about it. Duh.
Yeah. Poetry Serenade. And with that, it's a warp song. It's a crappy warp song, but it's a warp song.
And Roar's Wind.
That's good.
Yep. That was in the open grotto. Alright, we now have all of our always hints, all of our foolish hints. We're still missing one sometimes and one path. Look, I'm just glad that logical, at least song required AD is dead here, because I already paid 2 extra subs yesterday when people hit the treasure chest game. Alright. And, we got one more chest than, Phantom Ganon here.
Also, Extreme Spy, what do you mean people have to watch before they can talk about it? Just, like, go on Twitter. You'll see plenty of people talking about things they've never seen.
Look, not everybody is from... Look, Bread, not everybody's from America and comments on things before watching.
It
Hey, you
doesn't
don't
feel
need
like
to be-
that when you go on
You
online.
don't need to be American to do that. I can tell you that much. From experience.
Oh, let me bash my own people, damn it.
Funnier if I do it, though.
That's fair. Well, most things that I say are funnier if you had said it.
Alright, jaxstronomy into the most interesting part of Forest Temple, which is the Phantom Ganon fight.
Which, no, the most interesting part is leaving it.
Yeah, I mean, that gets you out of there.
Yeah, the Phantom Ganon is part of leaving it.
Look, Phantom Ganon is a great tutorial boss. It teaches you all the important fairy outside. Hold up. Fairy OGC
Heart.
Fairy is a heart container. Okay, that was
Wow,
the last
that-
sometimes hint.
That is a
I think Flea
terrible-
also read it as something hammer, like something like related to hammer.
Yeah, I said H-A, oh my god, but no.
don't think we have a pre-written one for that.
Nope. That's one of the
I got it.
Our spreadsheet isn't quite...
We'll add it later. Where was that hint again? I wasn't paying attention.
Boda.
Oh, right. Right, I only posted, like...
tutorial boss. And
I only posted, like...
obviously has not gotten the market hint. Sorry, Dastar.
No, I was about to say, you think I'd remember where we were, considering I posted the damn emote for it.
I thought Flea was the one who went to Gerudo Valley.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
Yeah, so Flea saw the hint. I think Flea just remembered that, maybe. That
yeah, I think Flea just.
Oh, hi, Gold Gauntlets!
Oh, what? That's two seeds in a row that Phantom Ganon has strength 2 or 3. That's 2 in a row.
Strengths in Forest Temple as well.
Literally last night, there was a strength on Phantom Ganon. That's twice in a row.
Is that abbreviation there, PFGs? Does that stand for Phantom Effing Ganon?
It absolutely does, and I use it every time.
Okay.
Sword and Twin Robe.
Twin Roba, that's our last path hint.
And that was Dickatry?
Yep.
Yes.
So, diving underwater?
Item... Actually, that could be magic. Because that could imply a magic block.
Oh yeah.
So
we already have a hookshot, we have bombs. We can get there. 30 is still dead, that was Dickatry again. We have a hint about where that mirror shield is. That could absolutely be magic.
Yeah, that's right.
That, or Fountain could have water access.
And very foolish on Hyrule Castle 1.
Yeah, Zora's Fountain could be magic if it's key logic related. If it's not key logic related, then it would basically be something to access Water Temple.
So jaxstronomy is obviously concerned that strength 3 locks further progression. We know it doesn't. At least not until we make it into Ganon's castle. But well, if it locks anything at that point, it is the light arrows. Hey! Finally find some bomb shoes!
And the shield flips.
Yeah. Flea and Hyrule Castle Fairy as well.
Alright, we now have all of the information we're going to get.
Yep, that's it.
Now, when Flea was up in Domain, he didn't go into the fountain?
No, did not.
No.
Okay.
Flea just turned in a letter and did checks and left.
Okay. Because, man, now that we see that hint, it's like, oh, man.
Yeah, I'm assuming Flea is probably going to head that way. Oh, no, well, Flea didn't see that hint, so...
Oh, they'll probably go Ice Cavern. They'll go Ice Cavern and do it while they're up there.
Yeah, Flea doesn't know that hint yet.
Right, but they know that Ice Cavern is hinted.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
meanwhile,
it makes
jaxstronomy is completing a very long Adult 1 phase and is heading Child for, I think, the first time.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
Jax's first child. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna. Oh, and that's
Nocturne.
Nocturne. Okay. Nocturne on Prelude. So Prelude and Epona's are Burning Cack and Ice Cavern.
And I told you where Epona's was.
Frozen?
No.
Oh no, you said Burning Cack, right?
I said it's on Burning Cack, yeah, for maximum
you did.
inconvenience.
I mean, yeah. So of course, the 2 mobility songs for not warping are the ones that are locked the hardest.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, actually, sorry, I keep getting confused. Normally when we have 2 that we don't know yet, one of them is Ocarina of Time. No, I have that wrong, sorry.
They're locked pretty annoyingly, but yeah, let's see where jaxstronomy is headed. Flea is probably headed up the mountain. No.
Jax never went to the valley. They don't have the hint for market.
And so we're seeing night market checks. Hi, Richard. We know Richard's a good boy. We know his mom's probably gonna be stingy today.
Or not giving us anything that will help us save the land.
To be fair, night market's pretty quick if you don't do chess game.
Okay, why is she giving this little kid explosives?
I mean, that is probably the best jaxstronomy could hope for, considering what we know about Margaret being foolish, though. So,
Look, I know you're right. I'm just talking about, like, from a normal human being standpoint. If a little kid returns your lost dog, you don't give them explosive mice.
you've never given a little kid fireworks?
No!
Huh.
I also live in a state where fireworks are illegal, so...
That helps.
I mean, I do too, but that doesn't stop you. Doesn't stop anything. They are illegal.
But also, using fireworks would have to mean that I'd have to, you know, leave my house. Fuck that.
Fair. That being said, Flea is absolutely rushing ice, because anything that involves going to Ice Cavern before 1 hour is certainly called rushing ice.
That was literally the phrase I was about to say. We finally have someone going to ice within 1 hour. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're rushing it. Someone call Tiris.
Yep. Someone summon Tiris.
Well, you usually have his emote, don't you?
Obviously I do.
Good man.
As does Lady Draco.
Oh, I saw it in chat and I just assumed it was you. Thanks, Lady Draco. Speaking of Lady Draco, we're a couple minutes early than we normally do, but let's go ahead and just shout out Lady Draco and Sir Nyquil, who are tracking for us right now and keeping us straight in what's going on.
Yes, thank you so much to our trackers who are actually helping us understand what in the world kind of items our runners have. Wait, that's iron boots on the iceberg.
Oh boy.
So wait, what's an ice cavern then?
Magic.
What?
Magic and ice?
Or long shot.
So that's iron. That happened.
What's in Water Temple is more concerning.
Long
Well,
shot?
mirror shield.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh
that
yeah.
fulfills that. Oh yeah, that absolutely fulfills that.
What's in Water Temple is sorry. Okay, yeah. What's in Water Temple? Oh, and the hint for it, literally right next to it. That's great.
That is awesome.
Thanks, game. Oh boy. Okay, sorry. Where were we? Let's
Let's
with the
shouting
Furious.
out the awesome people who make this restream possible. So we've already shouted out Lady Draco and Sir Nyquil of Sealand. Thank you so much for tracking for us today.
Sling.
And Slingshot on the Fountain Ferry, and for making this restream possible. Thank you also to our runners who are allowing us to restream this race. Thank you so much, and give them a follow, folks, if you aren't already. And finally, or rather additionally, shoutouts to our race mod, Baseball, who rolled this wonderful seed, and to our restreamer, Hell Knight, who is, for some reason, still letting us commentate.
Look, you see the cartoons where you have like the shepherd reach out with the cane from off stage and pull someone off? We're just gonna keep memeing until something like that happens to us.
Until someone does that to us, yeah. And also thank you finally to my co-commentators Dastar and Bread-kun for making this restream awesome while I'm sitting here and well, trying my best not to annoy you all too much.
And Jax is pulling his bomb bag now.
Their bomb bag, and yes, that is the second bomb bag for jaxstronomy.
I'd also like to point out that I misread Baseball's comment, and then they blame me with an exclamation mark. I read, and then they blame Mel.
Which is also fair.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. But another thing I wanted to bring up here is the bombs, the path from Trail with the bomb bag to Queen Goma could be leading directly to the ZF ferry for Slingshot.
Yeah. If the other slingshots are locked behind Becky Tree,
Yeah, and
locked in there.
Because the only two items that you need for Goma are the Kakiri Sword and Slingshot, right?
That is correct. We have a Deku Shield from the beginning, and we can always buy another one, so that isn't relevant. The only thing we're still missing is our path item in Ice Cavern at this point.
And here's 10. Nothing.
That ain't it.
This ain't it, Chief.
20 skulls.
Is the last hope for skull enthusiasts.
I don't think skull enthusiasts have much hope this seed.
Good, because why would you be a skull enthusiast? That's a terrible idea.
That is hover boots.
Okay, boot percent, here we are.
Yep, we have fashion percent completed.
So all we need is a magic, and that stone shadows full in logic. Once we get that magic.
That also, so that's gonna be...
Hover boots on the path to Morpha? Hold the phone. I know
That's
where
a problem.
Longshot is.
You do?
Yes.
If it's path to Morpha and for hovers?
Well, it's
Stone
either in
Shadow?
Fire Temple or it's in Stone Shadow.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm still
the hammer-
suspicious of Fire Temple considering how early we got both bombs and which were hinted path to Volvagia and a Goron tunic.
Hear me out. I'm aware that they have Requiem. Is there a logical standpoint where those would be needed to cross the wasteland for, say, the wasteland check?
If you-
Yes. We
you
don't
don't
have
have
a
long
haunted
shot.
wasteland hint.
So it could also be wasteland for that
Also
long
true.
shot.
Good point. Well made.
I actually got logic right. Holy shit. That's twice in one seed. What the hell is happening here?
I have no
Learn.
idea, but this new Dastar is scaring me.
Same.
I need an adult, please.
Wait, sorry, I have it wrong. What the hell is happening is in 2 days. That's when he's racing next. No, nothing? Okay, sorry, I tried.
Womp womp.
That's... look, I'm getting logic right, but I've also made like 3 flopped jokes, so that sounds about right. It's a trade-off.
Of course.
I just put those points into a different attribute today. That's clearly what's going on here.
Oh dear, Dastar has reskilled.
That sounds a lot scarier now that I'm thinking about it.
Everyone take cover.
Toffel, are you making a Warring Triad reference? I need to know, because I need to know whether or not I have to just, like, bow to you with that amazing reference right there. No.
Well, we don't know, but this is
Oh.
a bonus song in Ice Cavern, so this could also be Path to Morpha. Darn it.
Virgil,
Access to Valley.
Virgil, it's the FF6 Triad. That's where 14 got him from.
Access to Valley, but more importantly, access to Gerudo, Gerudo Fortress and Gerudo Training Ground, which is a ton of checks. Game, don't deprive me of my long shot in Shadow Temple like that.
So, hear me out. Oh yeah, you're just basically saying it right now. Yeah, first of all, toilet. We know that we want that. Second of all, yeah, if the path was the opponent's song. Yeah. Well, sure, Virgil, when I played 6, they didn't even have names. And pay no attention to what Discord says I'm playing right now, because I'm totally watching Zooter, I promise.
At least with one eye on one screen.
And there's the other Sacred Forest Meadow to Volvagia hint.
So we have 2 song path hints today. Potentially.
I'm just going to go ahead and be real with you for a minute. I would not be playing a game while I'm commentating. Just to cover my bases here. Thanks, game.
Hey, more cash.
Well, hopefully, Flea is gonna pick up that Strength 1 finally.
That would really help him.
And... Are you going up? Are you going up?
Yeah.
Good.
Is going up. Okay. That's certainly going to be progression for Flea here.
Yeah, he's going to need that.
Did we see Death Mountain Trail Fairy Fountain yet, or no?
I don't think so.
No. We did not. But we're probably gonna see it like right about now.
Oh yeah, no, Flea's definitely gonna check it at this point.
Oh, Jax did do it? Okay.
Okay.
Ta-da, we
Okay,
found
so
strength.
then it's 100% the bomb bag.
Yeah, so it seems like they both had, like, just, like, as you said much earlier, Tobias, they went very diverging routes, and now they're just playing catch-up on each other, because we're seeing a lot of the same stuff again.
Yeah.
That's a really large loop.
Yeah, it's kind of what often happens with when early games are that divergent. At some point, they're catching up on each other, and the runners are going to do the checks that the other has already done. At this point, I wouldn't. I also think like I don't have any idea who's ahead yet.
I think Flea has an information lead because they got those hints at the back of Lake and know about the fountain hints as well.
Meanwhile,
well, the back of
jaxstronomy has a tempo on Flea.
And also has a medallion, which helps.
Yeah.
Oh, temple. I heard tempo, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Sure, I'm just gonna keep going to the next sentence. All right.
A
Gotcha.
forest tempo ahead of Flea.
Gotcha.
10 to 15 minutes. 2 strength upgrades on the path on the way there.
And extreme sight is correct.
DC as well.
Completing DC doesn't matter, but that hookshot absolutely does.
Yeah, that hookshot is almost at the end of DC.
Yeah. The vanilla bomb chest, right?
Yep.
We still have no scale, but they're not needed now that we have boots. We still don't know hammer.
We also don't know about anything about magic. We don't know about the Lens of Truth or any bottles besides Rudo's letter.
Yeah, we just don't know if it's hovers or Eponas for the Ice Cavern path. We pretty much know the rest of the paths. They're almost completely confirmed at this point.
Well, what we don't know is how Song of Time leads us to Morpha. It's
I told you, it's a long shot in the toilet.
Or long shot on River Chest. Or just GTG key logic.
I mean, that's more than likely what's actually going to happen, but let me dream.
We're dreaming until those dreams can't live no more. That's true.
My dreams will be dreams until they become memes.
Yeah, no, it's definitely either key logic or River Chest related.
Damn it.
I mean, like, we could get something fun. Oh, there's the third one.
Is that third, or is that... Oh yeah, that is third. That's, Bomb Grotto?
Yep.
That's the Deku Scrub Bomb Grotto. Yeah.
Alright, we are done with strengths, we are done with bows, we are done with clothing, we are done with magic spells.
We don't have the magic to use any of them, though.
Nor do we have either of the actual useful special arrows.
We also would like to know where a Kokiri sword is.
I swear to God, Extreme Psi, I hate that so much. I want it to be true, but it's not.
It is not, because this is Season 5 tournament settings, and the windmill heart piece with nothing is in logic here.
It was a good idea, but no.
If this was League, then that would absolutely be a case.
If this was League, this would absolutely be in the cards. By the way, I think next League race is going to be... Well, we'll see, is what I'd say.
It's actually
there are a few
supposed to
league races we might restream on the schedule, but we can't confirm any of them yet.
Correct. The ones that we have on the schedule not confirmed are both on Tuesday. And actually, Jax is in one of those. Alright. Good news is Flea's gonna grab their first bomb bag here. Even though they already have one. It's totally the first. Yep. If this was League Deck, it would be done.
Did
Yeah,
you
probably.
mean hookshot?
Yeah,
But
that one.
yeah, also, yeah, if this was League Deck, it would be done because we wouldn't need a Kokiri sword.
What's a Kokiri sword? I only see people using sticks.
That's the point.
Oh.
The pointy stick, rather. Oh, no, that's an arrow. The joke doesn't work.
Let's let this one die. We botched this one. Let's just let it go. Alright, Flea's going to go bomb some Dodongos, as the CDI game likes to say. I was about to say, either you meant can't or you had it backwards there, Toffel. We still haven't seen the GC maze yet, have we?
We have not. We haven't even played it yet.
I'm honestly shocked, considering... Well, the bomb's pretty early.
It is 17 minutes in, and we have not seen this GC maze, so maybe Jax will show us a peek at that. We don't have magic, so peeking that could be pretty easy.
Extreme Psy, I don't believe that is correct, because according to the ending of the series, that never mattered. Also, hi, TJ. You know what? TJ's here. I'm gonna put his emote here.
Jaxstronomy, not even worrying about peeking, wants to see what's in that maze. Probably doesn't have all the hints yet that we already know. So far, no chickens. Ooh, big chest!
Wallet.
More wallets! Well, that's both wallets we have. King Weep and the Goron City Maze. The tunics don't matter.
And the lizard is dead. Wow, TJ. I see how it is. Do you not like us talking about how correct you are?
Oh, okay.
We can't
I was
blame him
confused.
anymore.
I was confused about how Jaxstronomy made it across those boulders, and then I recalled, no wait, big chest on the left side in the middle in the Goron City Maze. That actually worked.
I'm sorry, I just snorted at TJ's response there.
Well, yeah.
Alright, Flea's now doing Forest Temple. So, really quickly, just gonna catch up on Jax.
Please imagine the air quotes I'm using, and they're pretty big, when you say Forest Temple and quickly in the same sentence.
I mean, I thought they were just implied because Forest Temple just has that naturally.
I mean, doesn't time move pretty quick when you fall asleep? It's like, pass out, you're like, oh shit.
Well, that assumes that...
minutes you need to beat Forest Temple.
Well, time flies when you're having fun, so that assumes that this sleep, when you take a nap in Forest Temple, is fun, and not just necessary.
Necessary for mental health care reasons.
That's good enough, I'll take it. Alright, now time for Flea to get 5 keys.
And then a bunch of items.
Joke's on you, Raptor, you get nightmares anyway. Mwahaha.
Flea's gonna feel pretty great going into, more than likely going to GTG soon.
Now,
Yeah.
the only difference between them... Now, both of the strengths that Jax has are in this temple. So as soon as Flea clears here, they are literally caught up, and actually ahead in terms of just item progression. However, on the other hand, Jax is going to River now, so he'll probably start making a headway on that.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm assuming they are on the way to hand in Bruno's letter and then do Ice Cavern. Bottles are still conspicuously absent in the seed, besides Rudolph's letter.
I don't believe so, NyQuil. I don't... That was Jax that did Child Goron City just now, right?
Yeah, but
oh, but
Din's
it's adult. It's adult Goron City,
Yeah,
right?
Dins was on on Link the Goron, not on Hot Water Goron.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
hasn't been there as adult yet.
Yeah, Flea just has not done that for a while.
He fled.
Yeah.
Look, that one's actually
Flea
true,
went-
though. That one's actually true. That's just not just a pun.
Yeah, Flea decided to just go up the crater and drop down and go into DC. It hasn't touched what's going on yet.
Nice arrows.
A second.
Too bad we're never gonna see Bongo today.
That's what you think.
Look, man, I can dream.
Honestly,
And,
also with those iron boots, it'd be pretty tempting to just go and dip into water, purely to just backwalk hover boots and get
Alright.
your hair shield.
Greg percent has been reached. Both runners have gotten their Gregs. Frogs 1 is now done.
So, the one thing I'm really worried about is some progression just hiding out in Jabu. Because I can assure
Not
you,
possible.
not possible. You're right, Jabu is a foolish dungeon. It's a foolish stone dungeon. This is 100% not going to be a seed where you owe 2 subs to Hell Knight. Dastar.
Yep, I know. Well, again, I paid them yesterday, so it's fine. And it's not owing. I'm doing this of my own volition. I didn't actually, like, make a wager with him, and now I'm doing it begrudgingly. Ocarina of Time Song Scorpios is Serenade, so absolutely useless.
Well, yeah. It doesn't give us any new checks, is what you're saying. It does give us some mobility to the south of Hyrule.
Fair. Okay, fine. I'm trying to think of ways I can argue that, and I can't.
But yeah, it's marginally useful at best.
Yeah. But like, it's as useful as Furor's Wind without magic.
That's not very useful.
That's my joke, yes. Adult Spirit, I guess. Oh no, they haven't gotten the mirror.
So, like I said, dipping into water, because you can just use hover boots to just get to that check.
Yeah,
Dipping in the
extreme.
water, getting your 2 keys, and just grabbing Mirror Shield and leaving, honestly,
Yeah.
is not the worst idea.
Yeah, extreme. They're absolutely going to go water before spirit. Absolutely. That may be where they go next, but GTG is still also possible, as Tobias mentioned, as well as can't do fire. Oh no, they got hover, so they can do more fire, right?
They can do fire, but I do need Hammer to actually
Finish it.
beat Volvagia and get the damn key off of her.
And that's
So-
probably hidden behind bombs because of what Sacred Forest Meadows Storms led to.
That is correct.
So that's literally anywhere. Cool, moving on. Mel, if you say chickens, I'm timing that comment out. Because I know that she's going to challenge me and post it. I know it. Do it. Do it! Oh, I'm having too much fun today.
Goodness, the mod abuse. The mod abuse that's happening here. It's
Look, I will... It may be abuse, but I will never say I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, that's actually fair, Mel. That's a good one. No, it's the opposite. I love screwing around with you. Oh no, Jax had a 5 dive.
Sometimes that does happen, and it's sad when it does. Lee taking the efficient route around the push block room here, not bothering with the blocks, because hey, we have hover boots. That's about to be strength 2 for Flea on the Floor Master here.
So, if Strength 2 is on the Floor Master, should we not see the gauntlet on the actual hand of the Floor Master itself?
We should,
That'd be,
but
that would be freaking cool.
I mean, feel free to post that in dev suggestions in the OTR Discord. I'm sure they'll be delighted to
Like,
tell
I
you
mean-
all the ways that isn't possible.
Look, there's only so many ways you can tell me to fuck off, and trust me, I know a lot of them already. But no, like, think about it. Like, you go to the various enemies that have the items, and you actually see the item on them. That'd be pretty cool.
Didn't we have that in... Well, I mean, we had it in Breath of the Wild, but there are people who are foolishly arguing that isn't a real Zelda game.
But it's not.
Oh, it is. It's a
No.
really good Zelda game as well.
No.
That's what you say. I'm saying
Yes,
you're
it
wrong.
is. Anyway, no, I've got my own opinions. I am well aware that it's the minority, but I'm not a fan of that one.
We are in a race, are we? Oh, right. There are actually runners on this.
I mean,
Dastar, this is horrible, but we should probably start a podcast at some point.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I'm agreeing with you or the fact that you're right, it's horrible.
I know I'm in a weird minority when I actually enjoy Zelda 2.
I'm sure.
Okay, never mind the Breath of the Wild thing. What the fuck?
And yes, we are in a race that we've seen all the stuff they're currently doing, so we don't really care too much, except Jax is getting their slingshot. Hey, guess what? Goma's in Logic. Too bad they can't go in.
Goma's half in Logic. We can beat her
Alright.
when we actually, you know.
Yeah, seriously, if you guys know anything about me, you know I will do anything to avoid talking about Forest Temple. Child Spirit for Jax? Child Spirit.
Up to and including the entertaining the idea of starting a podcast with that weird German dude. Okay then. Jaxstronomy doing Child Spirit.
I'm kind of surprised Jax isn't pushing to go ahead and do Ice and Zora's Fountain, considering those are both accessible path hinted areas. I don't disagree with the spirit play. I mean, you have to do the first two checks of spirit regardless as child, just to be safe.
Oh, I'm laughing too hard today. Thanks, guys. Alright, so it looks like that's a key for Jackson Child Spirit. Slingshot was possibly path. Mel, we had a trail leading to Queen Goma, and the trail had bomb bags in the Storm's Ferry. And that slingshot was obviously locked by bombs.
So, in other words, unless our Kokiri sword is also bomb-locked somehow, which is pretty darn likely, to be honest.
Yeah. The only way that the slingshot could be the fountain path is if somehow the way to kill Twin Rova was locked behind slingshot. So that's more than likely not the case.
That is absolutely not the case, because we know what the fountain path is. It's iron boots leading to Mirror Shield in water.
Right, I was just poking at Toffel's comment. And since Mel has brought it up, I'm going to go ahead and post that link. Because I'm not going to talk about it. I don't understand it.
I'm just gonna say briefly, we found a key on Child Side Spirit, so that means logically Spirit is child locked. So this was logically absolutely the right play to do for Jaxstronomy, because you need one of those keys to actually logically be able to beat Spirit Temple.
That is a actual good point. I hate it. Huh. I will make a note on that.
Wait, no, that slingshot is then directly past to Twin Rover. Unless we find another slingshot somewhere. That isn't slingshot locked.
So it doesn't look like any of these are set in stone yet. There's still the off chance of some random bullshit happening. Which, let's be real, this is a randomizer.
This is randomizer, I was gonna say.
What's the Marvel guy random bullshit go? Moon Knight? Do I have that one right?
I could tell you.
I'm getting nods from my producers over here on my end. That is correct. It is Moon Knight.
Also, Scorpio's the chew hitting the switch with the shoes is not in logic, I believe.
Is there anything with
shoes are not in logic?
Choose
And
themselves are not
magic
logic,
locked.
right?
This Spirit Temple is magic locked, so we are supposed to have magic by now. That tells us a few things about the seed.
Yeah, but what?
It tells us a bit about where magic could be.
So, if that slingshot is directly the possible fountain... Wait, so if Sling leads to Twin Rova, wouldn't that mean that the mirror shield is on Goma?
No, we know where the mirror shield is.
Oh, right, duh. So
the slingshots for key logic.
The iron.
Key logic, right. Right.
The iron boots are 100%.
More.
A possible path to Twin Rova, because we know the mirror shield is in Water Temple.
Right.
And we know the iron boots are required logically to get in there. But it could be that we need that slingshot to actually be able to logically do Spirit Temple.
Oh, hear me out. Obviously you showed me I was wrong when I made the call for long shot in toilet, because you now have an idea that that long shot's not there. But magic could be.
Magic could absolutely be there.
Ganon is flushing a jar of magic down the toilet.
Flushing green stuff down the toilet.
He drank too much last night. That's all I can say.
Yep.
And let's actually. I think Chuckles has a point. Let's get a bet going. What do you got an idea for a good bet? I don't know if 4 medallions is a good one right now.
I'm not sure. Can we say anything about a particular item location? I'm not sure.
Is the mirror shield in Water Temple? 100% people say yes. And some idiot who's not paying attention is just gonna like put it on no for the great odds and realize, oh right.
Yeah, so we could be talking about Kokiri's sword.
Alright, we could be talking about hammer. Will there be a major item in GTG?
The answer is yes.
How about... Yeah, I mean, that's too easy. Required item, maybe.
Oh, that's too complicated to keep track of, though. We would need to keep track of that for the rest of the seed. But you are right that jaxstronomy and Flea are almost equal in the number of checks that they've done so far. Flea has an ice cavern ahead of jaxstronomy.
And Child Spirit now. jaxstronomy has Child Spirit now on them.
Yeah, so with that, I think they're basically equal in terms of number of checks done and how far they've progressed in the seed. I could 100% see 4 medallions not being a bad bet here.
Okay, so Target in the Woods had nothing, so Slingshot, other than that key logic, ain't doing nothing. to the people who are giving us ideas for bets. Ashinar, I guess that's a possibility. I just don't know what's left that's available, really. Virgil, that's really not a great bet here because you're putting. Do you want to bet on one check here? You know, GTG heavy block room have a big chest.
Ooh,
Is that a
that's a
good one?
fun one. That is actually that is almost entirely random. I like it. That is the epitome of a prediction.
Epitome.
Epitome. Sorry, I forget. It is. This is the kind of problem you have when you learn English from books.
Hey, you're fine. I just it took me a second and I said it out loud without actually thinking that you didn't do it on purpose. So, that's on me. I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyway, predictions up. 5 minutes. Go for it.
5 minutes. Is server block room, strength 2 room in GTG going to have a big chest?
For the record, I did and that big chest does count for. Oh wait, it won't have that. Never mind. I was about to say, yeah, including the big key chest. There isn't one in GTG. Drew. Ah. I'm smart.
SMRT.
Exactly. All right, Virgil, how you doing on this one? Where are you going on your bet? I know you got to make up some ground from yesterday.
Scorpio's final gambit going all in on yes. That's
I feel like at that point you go heavy on no to get those sweet points from Scorpio.
All right, Jax
yes,
has the
for Roar's win for jaxstronomy.
You think it's worth? All right. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here.
You go bet, I can pay out the prediction.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because he's definitely on the... Flea is definitely going out to GTG at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, right. I'm dumb. Okay, cool.
Oh, hi, Tic-Tac Grotto. We haven't seen that one yet.
Yep.
And it looks like Flea is on the way to GTG here. Purple Rupee, nothing important. Rudo's letter. Have we actually seen Rudo's letter spot? Looks like it because jaxstronomy is not interested.
I do recall that Flea just looked briefly at it, like, really early on, and then just kind of kept going.
Flea definitely looked at it during the initial valley, like, during the, towards the start of the seed.
Alright, I'll do... Alright. My imaginary dollars are in, let's go. I did not pay attention at all. How many skulls is that for Flea now? Is that 15?
Let's see here.
Yeah. 17. Okay. Cool. That is not a knock on our trackers. Of course, we love our trackers. I have tracked enough to know I do not trust whatever I have tracked in skull counts.
It's very easy to miss skull counts, yeah.
Maybe that's more a comment on my tracking skills than anything else, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's save this dumb guy. Alright, Mel, that sounds like only half of a sentence. What's the other half? I was about to say, but a shitty commentator, is that it? Oh, no. The correct answer is shitty restreamer because I can't do it anymore. Oh, a shame. Oh no, I'm joking with you. Not I'm making fun of myself here.
And with that, let's see what's on the GTG Fortress roof. Sorry, Gerudo Fortress roof.
It is the roof of GTG. You're not wrong.
Kind of.
All right,
But you know, my brain wants to always just categorize this entire area as GTG.
I mean, yeah, I would
Yeah.
too. All right, I am actually going to step away for about 10 seconds. I will be back in a minute.
Okay.
And yes, I'm aware that sentence did not make sense.
In any case, Flea is on the way to clear out Gerudo Training Ground. 2 items already in the lobby. 2 useless items. Let's count some keys.
How many keys total is in GTG? 9 keys?
9 keys in GTG. But that's a big boy. Magic! That's a big fight.
Flea still has not picked up Dins.
And that was in logic. Well, with Epona's song.
Yep.
Pretty darn early. Epona's song was in Ice Cavern, and Ice Cavern was in logic with Rudo's
Mido's
letter,
house.
which we found in Mido's house, so Sphere 0. Great.
And also ZL. Well, a bit later, just because you need domain access still as child, which was ZL, which was off Requiem, and then
Gotcha.
Bombs, which was off Storm. So after your song chains, you would have access. So yeah.
Now,
Can I
Tobias,
just say though, two important words: Stone Shadow.
I am going to go ahead and call out here that, are you sure that was Rudo's letter, Tobias?
That was indeed Rudo's letter in Mido's house.
Yeah, I know. And also 1 hour, 35 minute LLR. Okay. But yeah, I leave for 10 seconds and we find magic. What the actual fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
clearly.
just fight some bony boys.
Should I just go on break again here, and that will probably end the seed here. End
No,
the seed pretty
the
early.
thing is, this magic was in logic super freaking early.
Well, before you leave,
That's
you
1 out
gotta
of 4
play out
four
the
chests. Yep, 1 out of 4 chests. That's not a big one.
Actually, surprisingly, this is the first key we've seen too.
That is true.
GTG.
That's not
2 out
key.
of 4. That's. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, there it is. That's a big chest.
Pay it out, Tobias.
I will. I want to see what's in there first, though.
Fair.
Hammer!
Hammer. So now
All
the
right.
question comes: Do you do deep fire? Well, obviously get the chest and
I mean,
in the
if you,
little hammer loop first.
yeah, I think you finish most of the stuff here. I mean, obviously you're not gonna, depending on the logic, you clear as much as you need to. But yeah, you absolutely would go finish up fire. It's a medallion dungeon, and it would give you lax as well.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but do you decide to deep fire afterwards, or you decide to maybe decide gun for Stone Shadow instead?
I am suspicious of deep fire, but I would absolutely do progression dungeons first.
Yeah,
So
you have Bolero, you have Furores. I would absolutely bail out after killing Vivagia.
yeah, and then
If you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
second
well, we
chest-
can because we got boss key immediately out the
Okay.
gate.
Right,
So
you're right
GTG
about
center
that.
chest is small. Second key in the maze up top.
So SFM path was storms for bombs for... Wait, why is that SFM path? For Epona's for GTG hammer. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because we don't have scale yet, so bombs will be our Zora's main access to turn in later.
Yikes. Okay, that's 2 big chests in the air room here.
Oh, nice.
Or banana, which we hope we don't need ever. And the eyeball frog. Uh-oh.
I love it.
We're glad that Big Goron is dead, though.
Chat, post your favorite frog emotes if you have any.
So Boomerang hammerlocked in GTG, logically, which we don't care about. No, not hammerlocked. You know what I mean? Fire Room.
Yeah, it was the eyeball frog that was hammerlocked.
Yeah, that's
Right.
actually... So the Boomerang confirms that the fountain path is going to be Irons for Mirror Shield.
Sigh. But yeah,
And there's
long
Long
shot.
shot.
Wow, GTG is super loaded today.
I was so close. I wanted it in the toilet and it wasn't in the toilet. I'm so sad.
But it was.
Alright, so that's
sometimes
water
locked.
and fire clear right there, which also means a
that's-
spirit clear.
Which side of GTG is that long shot on?
Right side. Song of Time locked, technically, until we find enough keys.
Well, I was right that the Song of Time locked the long shot. Just wrong on the location in GTG.
Wait, that should be...
That fulfills
no
our
mode.
graveyard Song of Time to Morpha because there was a key on the right side.
Did Flea not do Dongos yet? No, they cleared
Flea
it.
did.
Yeah, Flea has their long shot now. Okay.
So wait, this should be go mode, because that's hammer to beat fire, that's long shot, and irons to
It's
beat
no mode.
thunder.
No, it's not no mode. They don't know where the Kakiri sword is.
Oh, that's right, Deku. I forgot about Deku.
Yup, that's what happens. Alright, that's another key. That's 4 keys. 5, 6. We know about 7. But yeah,
I guess
Kokiri
it's-
Sword is probably a casino, but there's a bunch of progression to be done for Flea. So
Yeah,
out of
they're
here,
gonna
you
have the
finish
time to
Fire
get through it.
Temple, you go to Water Temple, do that, grab your Mirror Shield, do Spirit Temple, and well, then you hope you found a Kokiri Sword on the way there, because otherwise it sucks.
Extreme, that's just mean, and I hope it happens.
Stone Shadow finds a way.
And we had Stone Shadow in Logic since pretty early on. That magic that we found was in Logic 5 ever now.
I've received a notice from my producer. I'm told that the light arrow cutscene needs to have light arrows.
Excuse me?
My roommate was joking with logic stuff, and I've just been
Okay.
making jokes about it the whole time.
I mean, not impossible.
No, but it would be funny. Wait, what did your seed have, Chuckles?
Light arrows on Lax, I would assume.
That would be great.
Alright, Flea is going to get Horseback Archery out of the way and then probably playing Bolero, getting the hell out of here toward fire. Maybe might do Haunted Wasteland just to be sure.
No, Flea doesn't have dins.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
A correction to what you guys said earlier about Fire Temple. We know that the boss key chest is a big chest, but we don't know where the boss key itself is, correct?
The boss key in fire we've already found. That was super early.
It was? Okay. I just remember that the first chest where the boss key is vanilla was just a key, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct. But
it
no,
was
that's-
it was the next room over that had the boss key.
Okay.
That being said,
Um,
Fire Temple boss key loop does have a big chest. We know that from jaxstronomy peeking that earlier.
Oh, right, okay.
So we are going to see that. Hi, a
Yeah.
bottle! Finally, Horseback Archery 1500 had our first bottle outside of Rudo's letter in this seed.
So, does that...
Yeah, that hovers is logic. That hovers and Epona is logically required in Ice Cavern, but you can get around not getting it in the seed so far, unless we need to go into Shadow.
Well, hold
We
on,
can
hold on.
skip all of those.
Hold on, so... Both Hovers and Opponents... There hasn't been anything directly behind Hovers specifically yet, right?
Hovers locks logically Fire Temple. Probably. We'll see from this game.
Right.
From Flare Dancer.
Um,
If Flare
okay,
Dancer has a small key, then we might be able to.
Right, because Epona's from Ice Cavern could very easily lead to that long shot. So it just which item leads to the long shot is the bottom line.
It's the opponent.
Eponas, 100% Eponas.
Cool.
Longshot is the only other way to get across the valley, so
I was just discussing that you could. I was discussing the possibility that it seems the seed you could completely bypass Ice Cavern, even though it's the logic is really pointing to it. You technically don't need those items to beat the game, as far as we know right now. Because, you know, Reverse Wasteland, and if the Hover Boots is really just for blocking Fire Temple, then, and we don't need to go into Shadow, then we really don't need the Hover Boots either.
if we don't need to go into Shadow, that's an if with two Fs.
That's what I said. If.
If and only if.
It is very possible, and you could save a lot of time that way. But, you know, we'll see. We'll get our answer here. Is it
A small chest, but not
so
a key.
it is logically
Hover's locked in fire. And let's see what that big chest is. This could just be Kokiri sword, and then we need to be in glow mode. Or it could be titties. Free the
Just had
Goron.
to show off the titties to the Goron there real quick.
Yeah. So jaxstronomy about to get their long shot, finding that key on the right side, confirming that this right side is, and two keys on the right side actually, confirming that this right side is indeed Song of Time locked, logically, and getting a few keys while peeking most of the maze here.
Which also fulfills the graveyard path to Morpha hint.
Yeah, it
Since
sounds
right
like
side maze is on a time walk.
yeah.
Yep.
It sounds like all of our paths are pretty much set in stone here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, unless
the
the Queen Goma is not the slingshot in Foundry, which
It would
I
just
guess
mean
is
that
possible.
that just means that Kokiri sword is bomb locked somewhere, which big shock. That's very possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the seed is bomb locked one way or another, including much of the adult side of Spirit Temple. So,
I mean, we'll see it when we see it.
The thing is, you now just have a video game to play. You have once
Exactly.
you're done with GGG. You have the items for 3 of the 4 temples that you still need to do,
Jax just picked up the rang.
or 3 of the 4 dungeons, I should say. And you just hope very hard that you're gonna find the Kokiri sword along the way somewhere.
Jax could also make a big play with that eyeball frog and just end up frog warping, and just get to ice very quickly that way.
That
Got
would be
those boots.
legit. All right.
Oh, first of all, we're jumping off that platform though, into the
Look.
lava.
Lava never hurt anyone. It's fine.
And Jax is just like, F this stupid platform jumping, I'm using my long shot.
I mean, yeah. It's a good move.
Meanwhile, Flea about to beat up that dragon. Lol, Hylian shield. What in the world? Jaxstronomy opening small chests almost 2 hours into the game.
I think Extremity was just finishing for a heal at that point. It's 1 heart and going into the Stalfos fight.
Makes sense, and got one as well. That was a heart piece in one of the lobby chests. We are back to 6 hearts here. Time for my favorite way to cheese a boss fight. Just hit the second body of the boss that's hidden underneath the platform with bombs. Because Ocarina of Time is a well-coded game with 0 exploits. And that is Volvagia done for Flea. As we said, probably a reasonable assumption that he is headed for Water Temple next. Gonna grab that Mirror Shield and finish Water Temple in general, then head into Spirit Temple, finish that in general, and let's see what's left after that.
We killed Fire Snake. Now they're gonna go for the Water Snake.
Water Amoeba, I think, but yeah. And as expected, Volvagia has a small key, which we hope we don't need because we don't ever want to be in here again.
I mean, I think at this point they're more hoping that Stone Shadow isn't required.
Very much so, yeah.
And that's Lax. Well, when they go back to Temple, of course, because they don't have Prelude.
If when. But first, a whole bunch of adult stuff to do, so... stuff in the adult section of the game to do.
Good save. Good save there. It's okay, we didn't hear that. Nobody clipped that. That never happened. Toffle, I swear to God, why would you put that on us now?
I'm liking it. I'm rooting for it.
I'm so mad if that's going to be true.
Hey, give me some beam locations for items as well.
But that means everything that I stand for is wrong. Wait, that's usually the case. Go ahead. Yep, that's fine. Alright, well, here's gonna be Din's Fire coming up in a minute for Flea. And probably that second wallet. Unless he already did the maze, I don't remember.
He did not do the maze, and yeah, Din's Fire is
right over
here.
I was waiting till
Link the
the Goron showed up on screen to say there, but it didn't work. There. Oh no.
That did not work on several levels.
So technically, since the file name is F, isn't he F the Goron?
I mean, that's pretty fair. Yeah, F the Goron.
Hear my name and quake in fear. I am F the Goron. And welcome in Kario, Kami, and friends. Welcome into Challenge Cup quarterfinals.
And the first thing they hear is F the Goron.
Which is fair. And yeah, welcome into a seed that's pretty much on rails right now. Our runners got items to do 3 major dungeons from GTG. So they're going to play the video game for a while and hope that they find a Kokiri sword and light arrows, which are the items that they still need just somewhere along the way.
The Kokiri sword is very easily going to be today's casino.
That is very easy. That can happen very easily, yeah.
Alright, here comes a wallet for Flea. Alright.
Well, I have heard at least one commentator on
is Jax
restreams, some here, consistently refer to that to that small Goron child as Link the Moron, which I think is just...
That's fair.
Yeah, Jax is gonna go for the Frog Warp here, it looks like.
Kinra, don't talk about my ex like that. No, nothing? Okay, I tried. Anyway.
I'm just not gonna go there.
Self-deprecation is just so easy. We are missing Kokiri sword.
K-sword and light arrows.
Yep. We know where Mirror is. We'll find out where lights are. We just don't know where Kokiri sword is.
So we are frog warping indeed. Jaxstronomy getting that ice cavern path, which is only going to be Epona's song. They're gonna be mad. On the other hand, they do need to go to Fountain anyway, considering that they do need their iron boots. Because not a single scale has shown up this seed so far.
what was the big bottleneck here for this seed?
GGG.
So it was the hook? Or no, it was Pona's song. Right?
It was,
no.
yeah. Logically, Pona's song to get to GGG. Which is in Ice Cavern, so logically Ice Cavern.
I try to keep that command up to date for the, like, what is the brief summary of what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as we do when we get people joining us, they're going to want to know, what the heck is happening here? Because sometimes even we don't know.
That is true, and back to prescription, that frog turned, and jaxstronomy getting their iron boots might just bail out of here immediately and not even worry about that ice cavern path. But unlikely, to be sure. Because they know at this point, this is a path to Morpha. They have the items to beat Morpha. They have iron boots and they have a long shot.
This one's actually path to Twin Rova. The irons are path to Twin Rova.
The irons are path to Twin Rova, yeah, but they know that Ice Cavern is path. Oh, high light arrows!
Okay. Cool.
In Water Temple.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we
'cause
are
the
officially
hint-
in casino mode for Kokiri Sword as of now.
Yeah, because the hint was Ice Cavern to Morpha, and you already have everything from Morpha, so you can
Yeah, you can
kind
safely
of
skip
deduce
Ice
you
Cavern.
don't need. You probably don't need Ice Cavern.
Oh, this might... Yeah, okay, jaxstronomy has correctly read the logic and decided, no, we're not doing Ice Cavern today.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, with best regards to occasional co-commentator Kowari, is not a bad play.
Yeah.
At least in this instance.
It is required according to the logic, but F logic.
Logic is merely a suggestion if you know what you're doing. And there's Bosky in Water Temple, so all that we need now is well,
K-Sword.
K-Sword.
K-Sword Casino.
Yeah. So Flea's obviously just gonna go kill the bosses, get as much as they can, and then they'll probably start the casino.
So the real question is, where do you go first?
Well,
Now
first
that
you
you know you're in casino. Well, yeah, you do Spirit, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you finish as much of your progression dungeons as you can, then you start looking for places to go search for that sword.
Yeah, Mirror Shield. So you do
They'll
get
go
your
get
Mirror Shield, obviously, and then you do Spirit Temple, and then you just hope you found K-Sword by then. It's not this one.
Yeah, no, you get Mirror, you kill Morpha, you go to his spirit, and then what's after that?
Yeah, we do know where Mirror is. It's in Water Bosky chest.
Especially since Flea has hover boots, it's really easy to get. Not as easy to do just the jump, but
That is correct, Mel. The hovers are in ice, but they are not hard required.
logically required, but not hard required.
Oh, hey, titties!
For the second time this seed.
Oh, I totally missed the first one. Man, I missed... Okay, cool. Moving on.
I mean,
Until we
we
find out
could
that
require
Kokiri's sword
hovers.
is on Bongo Bongo.
Yep. That is the only thing that would require those hover boots, is if Stone Shadow finds a way yet again. Well, in which case, I don't think Jax is going to be too happy.
That is true.
Yeah,
But if it ends up not being a Stone Shadow seed, or rather a seed that doesn't require Stone Shadow, then that just saved jaxstronomy a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's a great time to. If it pays off.
Yeah. That is correct, Virgil. We now have the ability to just go mode Deku, because there's nothing else that Flea will need besides that Kokiri sword.
Yeah, you just do Deku in like not even 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just dins straight down to the bottom and go.
Alright, there's the mirror.
And Jax is getting
Oh,
trolled.
troll hold. Gotta be careful with this one. If you still drop bombs on Bombardier when
Oh.
she pokes her head out of the troll hole for the second time in a row, that's just rude.
Oh. That's
All right,
for the
so you
that's
have
for
to be
Jax on
careful
that.
with this. You have to be careful with this because you can actually get Bombardier below 0 HP by damaging both of her bodies with a bomb at the same time. At which point you soft lock your game and you get to do this fight again.
I mean, it is a pretty nice fight.
That's true, but you don't want to do it twice.
No. Especially in a race.
Not getting the quick pull today. But a solid one cycle, it looks like, on Morpha for Flea.
And that's the water snake.
Hi Morpha, bye Morpha. There we go.
Nice.
At which point Flea will do Spirit Temple and yeah.
Oh god, is that animated emote Chelsea's little like stuffed animal thingy? Oh boy.
Looks like it.
Nice. And yes, happy 2 hours.
Happy 2 hours everyone. Once again, thanks to everyone who's making this restream possible, all the volunteers. But first of all, thanks to jaxstronomy and Flea who are putting on an awesome show. Follow our run if you haven't already. Second of all, thanks to Lady Draco and Sir Nyquil, our awesome trackers who are keeping our item trackers up to date, also feeding a spreadsheet in the background that makes us commentators look vaguely competent. Well, except for Brett, who is just naturally competent.
Oh, let's put it this way. They try to, in our case.
That's true. And thank you also to our restreamer Hell Knight, our race monitor Baseball, and to my co-commentators Dastar and Bread.
And thank you for joining us and just, I mean, Three's company. It's just fun, just goofing with us here.
Yeah, look, I wasn't on the schedule to be commentating today originally, but I just decided I'd join.
I mean, neither was Quarry last night. But, I mean, yeah, no, frack it. I mean, as long as we can get the race going, who cares if it's joining last minute? I mean, yes, we just need to make sure that we get the races happening, because otherwise then Hell Knight gets grumpy if we don't. You don't like Hell Knight when he's grumpy.
No, you do not. And with that, yeah, jaxstronomy does have to hike to Water Temple. Still saving time here by not doing Ice Cavern for Epona's song. That being said, jaxstronomy is a solid Water Temple behind at this point.
I mean,
hi, Queso.
Why is it always adult fishing?
Why?
Why?
I don't know, but this is go mode for Flea.
That was the go mode item. That was the casino last night.
We are out of here.
That was the Sphere 3 casino mode last night as well, where hovers were adult fishing. What the hell?
Thing is, like, this was Flea doing this check basically on a lark. He could have just gone to, oh hi, that's another slingshot.
I need a minute, I'm stepping away.
Yeah. So, Light Arrow cutscene had the second slingshot here.
So that basically confirms the Goma hint was for the slingshot and fountain.
Well, yeah, because Fire Temple wasn't slingshot locked.
I think this one actually just broke me a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I-
actually, never mind. No, it would be for case or the. Wait, would it be? Well, no, because you got slingshot, or is that you got
Okay.
hook shot with just strength?
So,
Yep, so
permanently we now know when baseball seeds go to casino mode, check adult fishing.
that is correct. And yeah, jaxstronomy skipped adult fishing like 10 minutes ago. Might do that after Water Temple as well. Might just move on to Spirit Temple, which is a totally reasonable decision to make.
Density.
Yeah, honestly, you can't blame anybody for just be like, okay, I'm done with water. I'm just gonna warp to spirit and do spirit.
That's literally
Makes
yeah.
sense.
That's and again that is also what happened at least once last night.
Because yeah, this is what you would do. You would you're done with Water Temple. You're putting off Casino mode as long as possible and hoping that you just find the damn Kokiri sword on the way in Spirit Temple. But no, Flea just decides to do this check on a lark, gets massively paid out, and I'm gonna have trouble imagining a world in which jaxstronomy still turns the seed around, to be honest.
Yeah. There's been several things here that were literally just copies of last night. Obviously the go mode item location is one of them. I know I've brought this up at least twice, that something was the same as it was last night. I'm just trying to remember what it was at this point. Oh, the bow? Maybe?
Possibly?
Ah, God, I have legitimately just lost my mind on this one. Not that I ever had one to begin with, but you know what I mean.
I think we broke Dastar. Congratulations, baseball. Please don't do this again. We still need that dude sometimes.
Look, if you're gonna lie to the people, at least make it believable.
Tobias did say sometimes.
Ah, that's fair.
Qualifiers. Alright, hi Goma.
I was about to say, I don't know anything about qualifiers. I'd immediately lose.
Bye Goma.
So, all that's left for Flea is Adult Spirit Climb. Doesn't need to pick up that 20th skull. Doesn't need to pass go or collect those $200, though that would be nice.
$200 would always be nice. But yeah, that's,
Wait, they did pass go and collect $200. They got the big wallet.
also true.
And yes, I don't know why. I was just thinking really early on that Stone Shadow was not going to find a way, but everything was pointing to it. But once you were saying that Hovers was possibly not the path hint, that's kind of what cinched it for me. Not only did Stone Shadow not find a way, but neither did Chickens. I am happy with today's seed. Good job, baseball. Even though it broke me. Oh, I best... Jeez. Okay.
Alright, Flea is doing Child Spirit as he's already Child, and I mean, that makes sense. You make sure that you actually...
Yeah, make sure you don't need the boss key's not over here, and
Yeah,
grab the
boss
key over
key.
here. Just in
Also, you make sure that it's not two keys on Child's side, which can happen, and which can make it hard, depending on key layout, to actually complete adult side without ever accessing child side. And today, Torterra, neither Stone Jabu nor Stone Spirit I can words! Neither Stone Jabu nor Stone Shadow have found a way.
Hey, Extreme Side, can you go ahead and hop into the TSG Discord so I can put you in the bad pun timeout channel? Because I absolutely said that earlier, and I'm surprised. But
Huh?
well, did you see their comment?
I said this seed is a home run. This is a baseball seed. But
Ow!
Oh, that was good. I like it. Now get into the timeout channel.
Dying yourselves out. Good grief. So, big question is jaxstronomy going to even find their go mode before Flea is finished with the seed? I think that question is basically answered by the alternative question: will jaxstronomy check adult fishing before warping to Spirit?
Grimsai, I appreciate you trying. That's commitment to the bit. Well done.
The point is you join the general area and we drag you into timeout zone.
No, it's a good joke, but it's not worth it. You don't actually have to do it. It's fine. But I am watching. Oh god, they did it. Okay.
Well, timeout.
Done. I did it. Can you imagine how difficult this would be if I actually had to, like, know what I was talking about here? And, like, not just make memes over and over again?
I mean, that's basically what I do.
Right, can you imagine how difficult this job would be if we actually, you know, like, needed to know what we're doing? Hey, and we got another raid. That's a lot of raids today. I like it.
Yeah, three raids today. Third one by Shawnee and a group of friends. Well, welcome into a seed that basically was nicely bottlenecked logically behind Epona's song, which ended up not being necessary at all.
Don't you love when that happens?
Yeah. Epona's song, by the way, in Ice Cavern. And our go mode was Kokiri Sword. Kokiri Sword sitting in adult fishing.
And that's now... What... Last night's race was in... Oh god, I gotta look at the time, because I want to make a... I'm gonna point something out. That was in the afternoon, so in just over 24 hours, baseball rolled 2 adult fishing casino seats.
As I told you before, I think Star has found an apprentice, a good apprentice in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, for their sake, I hope they do, Mel. But it's still a valid play not to do it.
It is absolutely a valid play to go from Water Temple straight to Spirit Temple, because you know you have to do it, you know you have all the items you need to go there and finish it, and you hope you find your Kokiri Sword on the way, and otherwise you worry about casino mode after you're done with the damn temple.
That's actually a really good point from Mel. They don't have Serenade, so it would be really orphan this check. So
I think that's the only reason Flea actually did it. Is
Yeah.
Because like Hylia is a pain in the ass to get back to.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, either option are really good. The problem is just one of them is correct.
I mean, you obviously check shoot the sun. 'Cause, I mean, why not? I mean, literally,
You land
take it away.
right next to it.
Well, we'll see.
And
That's
there's
boss
our
key.
Twin Rova boss key. Now, hear me out, Extreme Sight. That emote is just, at the end of the fishing rod, is just a baseball. Like, as the bait on the rod, it's just a baseball.
Yeah, let's take the fishing rod icon from OT, just pull the file out and just put a PNG of a baseball at the end of it.
No, we're gonna do this correct. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna commission Shiro to make this happen.
Oh no. You know what? Hang on. I believe that this is worth it. Here comes a little bit of a power abuse here. Hang on.
No, actually, why does that command need updating, Kinra? I just created that at the beginning of this race.
Because
I
that's
literally
exactly what I
said
was
that.
about to update. That's literally what I was about to update.
Okay.
I'm making that his new command, because that just, it fits. It really does. Well, Jax did fishing.
Jax is indeed doing adult fishing, and with that, we'll find their go mode. I'm just not sure that.
It's not gonna be enough.
Like, no, it's not gonna be enough. Like, I don't want to call this race early.
Oh no,
because I think that just.
We're gonna have to go with our old standby here, Tobias. It is Flea's race to lose.
Yeah.
However,
some pretty catastrophic things would need to happen for Flea to lose this.
Yeah, and also I know that previously when Jax found like a random casino mode item, we had a clip of their reaction to it. Did anyone get the clip of their reaction to that Kakiri sword right there?
Not yet.
Something tells me that means you're going to do it.
No, actually.
Okay.
But if you do want a bot dive for that, feel free. We can hold the fort until then.
Dang it, now I want to. At least to find out if it's funny.
Doing it right now.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. It's like, I only have so many screens. That's not a bad call. It's just not gonna be enough. Going for the getting Prelude first.
That wasn't a funny reaction. It was just like, okay, we're done.
Oh, okay. That makes me. I mean, on one hand, that's good, but on the other hand, I wish it was funny. I mean, that's both runners in go mode at 2 hours 15 minutes.
Yeah, this seed was up to 30.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them feel like they're in the lead.
Lead. Yeah, for sure.
Being at just over 2 hours in go mode.
That's definitely a question that we can ask him in the interview. Yeah, and again, as Virgil just said, Jax also has to age change again.
Yes, the
Even
age
with
change, but he's gonna grab the Prelude. Or Jax is gonna play the
Right.
Prelude.
Yes, but at the same time, Flea is killing Twin Rova and then immediately going to Ganon.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Flea is definitely. It's a lot of good. Like a good, what, 10 minutes, probably? 8, 10 minutes ahead?
Possibly an entire Spirit Temple. Plus a Gobo tick. Or, well, an entire adult Spirit Temple, I should say. And with that, though, I think Twin Rova is just about to be done with their first phase.
Got really bad on the last one.
Yeah, no, that getting hard trolled by Troll Rova here.
Well, I mean, the longer Trollrova holds out, maybe jaxstronomy paid Trollrova to fight for them.
Jax is gonna get the mythical quadruple shot from one after the other.
Yes.
I've seen it happen.
Have you?
Not for myself personally, but I have seen the
I mean, you've seen it.
Twin Rova RNG actually be the nicest it can be. Three, 4, 5, 6. That's Twin Rova done for Flea. And with that, all that's left to do is climb up that castle and have some conversations with that former boss of the Gerudo. Oh, jaxstronomy, not quite making it up that wall.
Six medallions for Flea.
Safe quitting here to get back to market, and then off to Ganon's castle we go.
And Flea is just running away from all the hugs.
Flea doesn't want free hugs from weird undead creatures,
On one hand, same, but on the other hand, how rude.
right? They just dealt with being killed by Ganon like 7 years ago.
Look, we don't king shame here, at least publicly. Lady Draco.
Not the best hit on those Lizalfos here.
Nope. But, I mean, 6
But it
hearts
was
double
enough.
defense, it's... Yeah, he's fine.
And
I
that
was-
is Naburo saved from the Wicked Witches for the second time this race.
I was kind of hoping that Jax would take an extra couple seconds on that Iron Knuckles so we could have both racers fighting Iron Knuckles at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
It was a thought.
Didn't quite work out, but I can see where we're going here. Oh,
Flea
big chest.
checking.
Flea just checking that big chest for the lulz. High fire arrows. Okay.
Oh boy.
Those were really not relevant this race. Fire arrows in Ganon's boss key chest, or also known as validation chest. Flea taking the safe route with salt and pepper here, attacking one after the other, taking a flight on Iron Knuckle Airway. Anyway,
I guess Pepper sneezed and sent Flea flying.
indeed.
And Jax is doing his turn with the witches. Their turn with the witches, excuse me.
And that's Salt down as well. Flea on the way to find out where those light arrows are. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was really hoping that just, again, like last night, we were just going to have to find out where they were and go hunt them, but unfortunately they just happened to be on the way again. And I know Jax was watching last night's seed too, so that's probably why they decided to do adult fishing right after water as well, in addition to the other reasons.
And I definitely know when I calmed a race where someone won purely because they did that first check in Fire Temple, just YOLO'd it. I was like, this race, I'm gonna go down and do the same thing, and it completely paid out.
You know what? If
The
that
other
does
person
pay out,
didn't do it.
if that pays out and you win off that, kudos to you.
It was like the first bomb
That's how
bag
it
was
works.
in that chest, in Fire Temple or something like that.
Alright, Creepy Wizard time.
Took the liberty of tracking those fire arrows, those all-important fire arrows. Flea there.
Gee, thanks, Tobias. I don't know if we'll ever figure out if we win because of it. Or without it, I mean. Look, it was funnier in my head, it just didn't come out of my mouth right.
It's fine.
No one cycle on the wizard. Or
but good enough. That's Ganondorf down. All that's left to do is make us some bacon.
I stole your line last night, so I'll let you go ahead and do it, Tobias.
You mean the line I stole from August 40th?
Oh, is that where you got it from? I don't friggin' know. You do it, and that's all I know.
Well, that
Jax
is.
would be the Goma fight by the time Ganon's dead.
But in other words, here's Ganon. August 40th does that better than I ever could. But, you know...
Alright, there's the prelude for Jax. Well, they'll at least get to become a child before it's too late.
Might you finish Gomo Deku? Question mark?
I mean,
Probably not.
They'll probably get the medallion.
Because the safe world is Lost Switch Bridge, so really close.
So the difference between is age change. So it's age change, save quit, Gomo Deku, age change, save quit. Or no, not even need to save quit, but age change, and then climb the tower. How long would you say that's the difference? Like 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
10 minutes, thereabouts.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a bit under 10, like 8, 9.
In any case, that's phase 1 of these.
No, that's 2.
Oh, phase 2 of Flea's
that's a
Ganon
dead
fight
pig.
done. That's, get your GGs in chat for Flea, who's about to finish this race. With...
Jax didn't even get to the tree.
Oh, well. With a time of 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 52 seconds. We only need 2 digits for that time.
I wonder if Mido told Jax that Pig is already dead.
Yep. You're late.
This is all he says, you're late, and then the move's over.
So looks like the seed meta tells me what you need to avoid in this, at least in this case.
So what was the seed icons again?
Sorry, seed hash. It's skulls, slingshot, nut, chicken, sold out. Nuts were nuts aren't required, but they're certainly useful. But I mean, all right, Flea has cut. We're going to. Looks like Jax is going to finish. Flea will be with us in a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, let's use that time to, first of all, thank everyone. First of all, thank everyone who made this restream possible once more. Folks, follow our runners, please, if you aren't already. Jax and Flea both put on an awesome show here. Second of all, thanks to our trackers for keeping us informed here, Lady Draco and of. Third, thanks to our restreamer Hell Knight, our race monitor Baseball, and finally, thanks to my co-commentators Dastar and Bread.
But obviously, thank you, chat, for giving us a reason to do this.
That is true. We wouldn't be doing this without y'all, and thanks for being here and being awesome.
By the way, 2 minutes later, Goma's dead.
Well,
exactly 2 minutes from when GG's was called.
Wow.
And that's with Jax actually posting in the race time room. So, I mean, okay.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Playing Prelude, off to Ganon's Castle we go, and we'll probably be looking at a time around 2 hours 34, 35?
I'd go even like 37. Nah, that's wrong. I'd go with yours. All right.
And well, let's take a look back at what made this seed special. Well, first of all, obviously baseball rolling it, but also just so many hints early on. But most of our always hints were missing in action, which was a bit concerning.
Yeah, we had 4 of the 5 sometimes hints in the first 10 minutes or something. Something really early. Get almost all the sometimes hints out.
Yep. Then we also had a very curious path hints. Actually, these weren't straightforward. They were the opposite of straightforward. Not one of those items directly led to the boss that they were pointing towards, or that they were supposed to point towards. Iron boots from Mirror Shield in water. Iron boots in fountain for Mirror Shield in water for Twin Robot. Song of Storms for a bomb bag from Sacred Forest Meadow.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm bringing Flea in.
Oh, yay!
Or I thought I did. I apparently dropped them. Hang on. It's not letting me move them. There we go.
We are joined by Flea. Welcome and GG's.
Hello, GG's.
GG's.
Well, what a race.
That play to go ahead and just decide to check adult fishing right after water temp.
That was so lucky. I was a little worried because the sword could have been anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually well, a bit surprised that you just went and did fishing after Water Temple. But as Brett later pointed out pretty much correctly, I think it's just how getting back to Lake without Serenade would have been an utter ass.
Yeah, I figured I would just clean up everything there so I don't have to go back.
This is going to be a weird question for you, Flea, but by any chance, did you see last night's race on this channel?
I did not, no.
Because the casino mode item was also on adult fishing. And it was also rolled by This Isn't Baseball.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, if they roll another seed, I know where to check.
Yeah, that one just blew my mind here. Yeah, so what was, let's see, what's the real big thing that we want to talk about? It seems like the bombs to the slingshot path was the one that was just really just the weirdest one for Queen Goma.
Yeah, I think I realized early on that it was probably bombs to slingshot, so I just kind of ignored the Goma path for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, but not one of those path hints was completely straightforward, right? We had not one location that was just, oh, this is Mirror Shield for Twin Road, whatever. No, it always had to be somewhat indirect. Irons for Mirror Shield, Storms for bombs, Song of Time for long shot.
The only one of those locations that only had, well, 2 of the locations only had like one item. So that was the trail for bombs, but then it wasn't straightforward on what it was pointing to. And then the fountain had both irons and slingshot, so yeah, slingshot kind of got ruled out there. So again, only one item it points to, so you know what it's telling you to look for, but then it doesn't tell you where it needs to go.
GTG was loaded as hell this seed, my goodness.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I went in looking for my long shot because the hints were kind of pointing towards GTG having a long shot, but I kept finding so many other things before the long shot.
See, Tobias, I told you, man, I was hoping for that long shot in the toilet, but you know, close enough.
Close enough. It was at least Song of Times locked.
Oh,
wow.
Jax! Oh,
Jax! Ouch! So you might not have seen Flea just on restream. Jaxstronomy
Yeah, I'm watching through this through Discord right now. I just saw that.
Wow, that went
Uh,
straight to their face. Goodness gracious.
I don't know if I've ever
Oh
seen
no!
that.
Some weird
Oh,
input
Jax.
lag issues, because I think that must have been that was the third time that they had trouble getting the input timing right here for hitting the bottle.
Because the timing's a bit different if you already have a bottle in hand versus not. That could be a factor.
Hmm.
Playing it safe this time and just avoiding that shot.
But yeah, getting bodied
Oh!
off the
Whoa, that one definitely made me quench a little bit.
getting bodied off the platform without. There we go.
Hey! Can you imagine
Uh,
if this race was closer, what would be going through Jax's mind right now?
Oh, yeah, if you're doing this fight and you still don't see the win, you're just like, oh god, oh no. The moment you make any mistake like that.
Oh god.
And that's a freebie for Jax. If they hit Ganon in time, there we go. Alright.
Alright. Wizard done.
Wizard done, time to beat up the pig. Back to talking to Flea. Yeah, I mean, there were a few items that were just conspicuously absent most of the seed. Like
Scales.
scales, lens of truth, bottles. There was
Yeah,
one bottle
we only found Rudo. Wait, no, we
We
did
found
find
Rudo's letter, and then there was one bottle on HBA 1500, and that was it.
Right.
Yeah,
We also
so
never found Big Stabby.
that's correct. We don't have Big Stabby, we don't have Lens, we don't have either Scale, we don't have Second Magic, don't have Third Bomb Bag, but that's about it.
Gonna be evenly distributed between Deep Fire, Shadow Temple, and
Jabu?
Ganon's Castle.
And Jabu's foolish.
Jabu's foolish, but yeah. So jaxstronomy ended up actually not doing Ice Cavern.
Oh.
Yeah, by the time they picked up those iron boots in Fountain, they already had a long shot. They were just basically deciding, yeah, no, then I'm not doing Ice Cavern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jax just decided to reverse Wasteland over to GTG. And by the
Right.
time they picked up the Iron Boots, it was like, oh, well, there can only really be Eponas in Ice Cavern. Like something to access that area.
Yeah, I think when I found Epona's in ice, that pushed me to go GTG earlier, I suppose.
I ended up being worried about Stone Shadow most of the seed because looking back at the logic, it was actually surprising early that
Wait, I
this
forget.
was available.
I don't think you had Din's Fire when you picked up the hover boots in there, did you? No, you didn't, because you did. It was you picked up Din's after Fire Temple, which was after you basically did everything.
Where was Din's again? Oh, it was on the
Link to
the
Goron.
Yeah, which you did
Yeah.
much later in the
Goron.
seed.
Right.
I wonder if you would have made a little bit of a different decision if you got Eponas and your hover boots for Shadow Temple at the same time in there. Be like, which of the 50/50s is it?
Right.
Quick side note, GG's to jaxstronomy for finishing second place with a time of 2:37.35 seconds. That would have been a winning time in almost any other.
Also, Jax is sitting in general.
I'll grab it.
Well, then let's get
I'll
them
grab
in
them.
here.
Also, my 37 would have been right. Oh,
It would have, yeah.
There they are. GG's, Jax.
GG's. So when did
GG's.
you go to GTG? That's my real question.
Yeah, when did I go GTG?
Because I
I
thought
forget
about it at like
exactly.
the hour mark and I didn't, and that's like, I don't want to say I'm kicking myself over it, but
Oh, because Flea did ice a lot earlier and did the whole ice cavern and got Eponas out of it and hover boots.
oh, that's where hovers were. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew hovers had to be around somewhere. I didn't care.
Well, yeah, at that point.
Yeah, because I
was
just kind of cold called like because I didn't get a bottle other than the Eponas, the letter. Ever did you?
The only other bottle we found was on HBA 1500.
Oh wow. So yeah, I never got another bottle. So I was like, I don't want to go turn that in, but I have to. I want to do Ice Cavern. And then I got and then like an entirely chain just built in my head. But I think the fact that I found the slingshot and fountain, which was like made me go like through it. It's just freaking spirit key logic again. I'm skipping ice. It's Epona's. And then I found boomerang. I'm like, oh, it's not. And then I got to frog warp, and that's a great day.
Oh yeah, no. I was saying when you're in GTG, it's like, huh? You have Jax has frog. They might just end up frog warping out of here because they know fountain and ice are in play for something. Especially because they still need iron boots, and then sure enough,
As much as I hate iron
worked
boots,
out.
I had to admit we needed them because I didn't see a scale.
Yeah, we didn't even see a single scale. No idea where either one was.
Yeah, because that was a blisteringly fast seed.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you have Fountain pointing to Twin Rova with all the stuff you found earlier, it was pretty obvious that Irons was gonna be, or it was either Irons or there was something else I remember that we were thinking between.
Is the slingshot?
Yeah,
Which,
that
yeah,
was.
like, Flea ended up going to ice in under an hour.
Yeah, because I didn't even go a child until the hour mark.
Yeah.
Flea went child
Wow.
pretty much right away, like
Yep.
pretty
Yeah.
shortly after the start.
Yeah, I spent like an hour adult one. Then I was like, I guess I have to go child and just like grab the songs, clean up some of the stuff. Like I have bombs, I have ZL. I was really ZL as I had storms. I was really expecting the well to pay out. Fuck all.
It had a shirt.
And a shirt, which like nice for
Eh,
not drowning.
Yeah,
But
both of you did the well play. Which I mean, granted, when you have ZL and storms and bombs that early in the seed, I mean,
with
it makes
storms
sense from a
being Path
density.
of Obagia,
Yeah, no, it
which is
absolutely
literally
makes
just for that bomb bag. I was honestly, I was just glad I like stumbled ass backwards into the K sword. Like right before in my first check I was doing when I was starting my search. Because that literally could have been anywhere.
Okay, so also Flea entered GTG about like 1 hour 34 minutes.
Yeah.
Was when Flea entered.
Yeah, so earlier than I did because I did a child one. I did my child one before I did that. But,
Well, Flea
Yeah,
Flea
started at
did the
11
lawn
minutes in.
child. Flea did the lawn child one. You did the lawn adult one, and then you basically just swapped places at the start of the race. Is essentially what it just happened.
yeah.
The normal divergence into covering each other's tracks just with a longer first session of wherever you went.
Mhm.
So yeah, it pretty much was like that.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, broke down the sea as fast as I could, and just there was a honestly child is just a lot. Honestly, I think doing a child one and into an adult one here just saved you a lot of time. Regret not grabbing ZL, not really. It didn't really matter.
Yeah, because ZL really only just locked the Song of Time to get to the right side of the maze, logically anyway.
Yeah, and you could have gotten that with keys. And
Mhm.
2 minutes in before CAC, no, that would have messed with my time of day. Like I actually was putting off. I was putting off the Requiem play because it changes your time of day. And I didn't have a hook shot, so my plan was that I would play out of I would whenever I like had finished clearing everything I really could in that region, I was going to jump in to take care of Bolero check and then do Requiem check out of that because I would have to save reset to get back to anywhere sensible because I didn't have a hook shot. And then I got a hook shot in that region. So now, like, I mean, it had like a little bit of an inefficiency in that, like, then I had to go get the Song of Time in Child 1 instead of in Adult 1, but like, I didn't make the cold call to go to GTG, which I was talking about the entire time. And like, that's the one thing I sort of regret is not going with that instinct. Because I had that instinct after I cleared, because I was done with Forest before the hour mark. So I had everything, I had the full kit at the hour mark. I could have gone to GTG then, and I thought about it, and I was like, I think it's kind of crazy to go to GTG before I do anything in Child.
By
When
the
it's
way,
out of logic.
By the way, thank you both for not doing double forest. I did not need the nap today. But yeah, also, Jax, you know about it. Phantom Ganon having strength again.
I'm still not. So, okay, now that I know where the hover boots are, this makes sense about why there isn't a path to. I was wondering why there isn't a path to Phantom Ganon, and like, my conclusion was, okay, hovers are exposed somewhere, and I just don't know where they are, and I just don't care. Which is why I just went and did Volvagia, like, without even a care in the world. Either like he would anyway, but because I think that with those hover boots, that strength in Forest Temple could also be your first strength.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that was exciting. That strength logic was stupid.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, but with last night's seed that I know you were at least in chat for a little bit, Phantom Ganon also had strength, and then also the adult fishing casino.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was again, that was like the one time thing of like if I had been, when I was like walking, I think I was like hitting the web with Din's Fire as we finished to go mode Deku. So like it didn't feel like a bad seed. I just like
Not at all.
again, like I had some instincts that I could have done this faster, but it was a fun seed.
I'm
It
really
was
curious. Like, by the time you picked up the K sword, you're in full go mode. Like, and it was like just over 2 hours. Like, did you feel like you were like ahead and winning at that point, or?
Honestly, everything was in frickin' GTG, and that's an easy call. Like
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be close. I was like, I didn't think I was gonna. I hadn't made any amazing calls that time. Like I'd made some good calls, but I hadn't made any like wins me half an hour calls. Like I didn't like do chickens or something.
Yeah.
good
Like
call.
one of the pieces, like one of the key pieces for this entire route was not like on chickens or on some other terrible check.
Mm-hmm.
So like I mean I didn't think that I was going to. The one thing, like I don't know, I think I could. Yeah, I did not think I was like that far. Honestly, like any of this seed could have been done a lot faster. So at 2 hours, I'm like, this all depends on when Flea went to GTG. And if he went to GTG before me, he wins. If I went to GTG before him, I win. That's basically what it was.
And that's basically what happened.
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like but again, it's like I played okay. I had a lot of like obvious like rust, particularly at the beginning of Seed. But I don't know, like being able to not have to go through trudge through Ice Cavern, recommend highly.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh well, I do have to go back and I have to just get the Iron Boots and then I need to leave and not. I did think about placing Furores in Ice, but I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, I think
Let's-
that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Actually, there is one thing that I'm just remembering now. Let me see if I can remember what the command is for it.
CC5.
There it is. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm the one. You'd think I'd remember that because I made it. Yeah. Now, Flea, I believe that puts you into the semis.
Yeah. Well, the quarters.
Oh, that's right.
No,
this was
we are in
renovation.
quarterfinal. This was a quarterfinal.
Yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And I mean, I actually isn't quarters when isn't semis when you start doing
Best of three. That is correct.
Okay, actually I don't regret getting knocked out in this stage. I didn't want to schedule best of threes.
There's best of three coming
I'm
up.
so busy right now.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Semifinals and finals are best of three.
Oh.
So best of luck in your best of three, and I'm so glad I'm not the one scheduling them.
Sorry to be the bearer of a bit of bad news with that, but yeah, commiseration checks for reaching the end of the road in Challenge Cup 5.
Hey, that just means I get to commentate the cool stuff at the end.
Hell yeah.
Fair.
So yeah, I had a good time. So
Yeah, no, it's been great to watch this whole tournament since basically the beginning, and it's finally coming down to the end of it. So we'll see how it goes. And again, commiserations and
congratulations, more important.
Yeah, I guess
to Flea for moving on to the semifinals. You're facing either prior 57 or weighty words,
which will actually be decided tomorrow.
And
exactly.
I think I'm commentating that, so that'll be exciting.
Tomorrow on the Silver Gauntlets, and I think I might join you for that.
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what the sheet says, and I'm trying to join you, but I will be working. So whoops. But anyway, that's enough about tomorrow. I don't think we have anything else for today, unless we do.
I think schedule-wise, that's just about it. I think all that's left is say thanks again to everyone who made this restream possible. We've called them out plenty, so I'm not gonna repeat myself one. And thanks to you, dear audience,